Now, can Purdue win a home game in Big Ten play? Rob Blackman here with Bobby Riddell, and we thank you for making us a part of your Wednesday evening. Purdue back in conference tonight, then out of conference for the next, let's see, it'd be 3 games before Purdue jumps back into conference play in January. So when you start ranking games on level of importance, this one ranks right up there because it counts in the league, obviously. Bobby Riddell, I will preface this question to you by saying I also asked Matt Painter this same question in the pregame interview, and he'll have his answer. Our fans will hear in a little bit later in the pregame show. But I basically said to Coach Painter, I made it as open-ended and as easy as I could. I said, what the heck happened on Saturday? So to you, I'll say, what the heck happened on Saturday?
Golly, yeah. Hopefully I can provide an answer somewhat similar to Coach Painter so I can sound intelligent. Man, yeah, that was tough. You know, first off, it's a tough matchup, right? You're going against a really high-quality opponent in the Iowa State Cyclones. They got a lot of ability on both ends of the floor, got some tough matchups for us. When you think about Joshua Jefferson at the 4 position, a guy who can step out, shoot threes, put the ball on the floor, and then Milan Momcilovic, also a matchup nightmare kind of for our personnel right now. When you think about a guy with that level of size playing the wing position that can put the ball on the floor, that can shoot from deep, can shoot off the move, off the bounce, utilize his size to his advantage. He's a tough cover. We don't really have a big wing like that on our roster at the moment that's playing that position that really matches up from a physicality and stature standpoint with a guy like that. And he obviously hit some tough shots, but he also took advantage of the advantages that he did have in those matchups at times too. But then when you think about it from a Purdue standpoint offensively, I thought we generated a lot of good looks from 3. I thought we got a lot of quality looks. Braden Smith was doing his maestro thing in that first half, generating good looks for teammates. And unfortunately, we just didn't knock a lot of those open shots down. And there was other issues throughout the game, but sometimes the game can be a matter of a make or miss situation because it works both ways, right? Coach Painter always talks about how your offense can influence your defense. And when you're missing shots and not being able to see the ball go through the net and come back and set up your half-court defense, you're going to put more stress on your half-court defense. Not only are you not scoring points offensively, you're adding additional stress to your half-court defense because now maybe you have matchup. You're running back after a miss. You might have some bad matchups. You might be in rotations. If a team like Iowa State's pushing the ball in transition, I felt like there was a number of big kind of 6-point swings in that, especially in the start of that second half, where Purdue misses an open 3, Iowa State comes down, they get an open 3 due to our transition defense not being as good as you need it to be, and the ball goes in for Iowa State. I mean, that's a 6-point swing.
Yeah.
I felt like that happened a couple times, and that's all it takes, right, for a 6-point or 4-point deficit to balloon to double figures. And then of course once it got to double figures, I did think we did a pretty good job of mounting, a mini comeback. We got it down to 10. Crowd got into it. And then you got to tip your cap. Milan Momcilovic hits a crazy fadeaway shot along the baseline as the shot clock expires. And I felt like that kind of just stole our spirit, that shot in particular. It took the crowd out of it. It pushed the lead back to 12. And from that point on, it did feel like that kind of shot. I'm not going to say we didn't play hard the rest of the way, but it just felt like that stole any sort of emotion and spirit we had as far as being able to mount a comeback for the remainder of that game.
Coach Painter has a really candid comment in the pregame interview, and again, I hope you'll be listening for it later on in the pregame show. And he talks a little bit about the comparison he made to after the Kentucky game. And granted, the Kentucky game was an exhibition game. He said, at that point, the message to the team was, are we good enough to win a game that we don't shoot it well in? And at that point, the answer was no. And he said, now after Iowa State, the answer is still no. Right? We're not good enough yet to where we have a poor game shooting to still find a way to win. Look, it's mid-December. We're not hitting the panic button here yet. But to be a team that really takes it to that next level, that's the type of team you have to be, right? On the nights when you're not shooting it well, you can still find a way to grind it out.
Absolutely. There's no question. You have a game like Kentucky and like Iowa State where you have very poor performances shooting the basketball, specifically from 3, and Purdue in that Iowa State game goes 4 of 18 from 3, 22%. the way Iowa State is structured defensively, the way they're schematically driven, and we saw this every time the ball went into the post on the block to a Trey Kaufman-Wren, to an Oscar Clough, they are bringing hard doubles immediately. Like, they're not going to let you beat you. They're not going to let the offense beat them with their bread and butter from a in-the-paint type of situation. They're aggressively hedging ball screens. They're not letting Braden Smith get to his little mid-range pull-ups, those comfortable shots he gets against drop coverage. For you to beat Iowa State, if they're playing their defense the way they're capable with their physicality and their scheme, you're going to have to beat them making some threes. Yeah. That's just the reality from what I saw. I haven't watched every Iowa State game, but that's the feel I certainly got in that game. And we didn't step up and make open threes in that game at a good enough percentage to beat a good team. And to Coach Painter's point, if you're going to win a game like that, well, you're going to have to make sure they shoot an equally terrible percentage. And for the first half, they kind of did, right?
Yeah,
and we saw that.
Yeah.
Okay, it's a close game on the glass, close game turnovers. We're only down 4 because our defense and rebounding and things of that nature were able to keep us in it, even though we weren't shooting well. And then we saw the second half, our shooting struggles continue, and we saw them light on fire and made a ton of, I think they were like 11 of their first 13 from the field in that second half. So our defense obviously was not good enough in that second half to keep us in it. But also, those guys in Iowa State are on scholarship, and they're pretty good too, and they're ranked top 5 for a reason, and those guys got in a good groove.
We now turn the page on Purdue's first loss of the season, and we focus our attention back to Big Ten play. The Minnesota Golden Gophers are in town. We'll talk about them next. This is Boilermaker Basketball on the Purdue Global Sports Network from Learfield.
University Bookstore, the official textbook provider for Purdue Athletics and home of the original Purdue Pete, announced the return of 3-Point Thursdays. When the men play, win or lose, you score on every three-pointer. You can save up to 39% off your purchase. Get set to save with Purdue men's basketball with 3-Point Thursdays. 2 locations, State Street and across from Mackey Arena. Save at University Bookstore.
Talking on the phone is difficult if you've been exposed to loud noises over time. Combat veterans, factory workers, farmers, gun and motorcycle enthusiasts can have trouble hearing on the telephone. Relay Indiana helps return clarity to your phone conversations. Relay Indiana also provides free loaned equipment to those who qualify. Get the CapTel Caption telephone from Relay Indiana. Visit RelayIndiana.com now.
At Purdue Federal Credit Union, our credit cards grow with you from graduating in your cap and gown, landing your first job, marrying your best friend, and bringing your own Boilermaker into the world. Carry a card that helps you celebrate all of life's big moments while showcasing your loyalty to where it all started. And with our new exclusive Purdue credit card designs, you can proudly show off your Boilermaker pride every time you pay. Purdue Federal Credit Union, the official credit card for Purdue fans. Federally insured by NCAA.
Attention fans, do you want a chance to win tickets to see the Boilermakers take on the Michigan State Spartans on February 26th? Winner gets 2 tickets, hospitality passes, VIP parking, and a signed basketball. All you have to do is register at PurdueSports.com/basketballVIP and register by February 17th for a chance to win this amazing opportunity, brought to you by Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance and Purdue Athletics.
Did you know the Hoosier Lottery is the only lottery named after its people? That means you.
Me?
Yep, and you.
Me?
Yes, and all of you.
Us?
That's right, and we believe all of you could enjoy some play in your day. Even better, when you play Hoosier Lottery games, you support Indiana. Since 1989, you've given back more than $7 billion to good causes across our state.
Nice.
When you think of it like that, there's so much to play for. Hoosier Lottery, champions of play. Must be 18 or older to play. Please play responsibly.
It's the year-end sales event with the Ford crew.
It's sales event time, Sam.
Temperatures are dropping, but the deals are just getting hot.
Time for our annual Ford Holiday Gift Guide.
Oh, yeah.
Hard to go wrong with great deals on trucks and SUVs from Ford, America's all-time best-selling auto brand.
Don't forget the first rule of holiday gift giving, Hank.
What's that, Sam?
Always remember to treat yourself, too.
Well said.
Based on Automotive News Almanac historical data and industry-reported sales data from 1909 through 2024 CY.
The arena will be sold out tonight, 95th consecutive sellout. Big Ten hoops this evening, Purdue and Minnesota. This is the only regular season meeting between these two teams. Purdue has won 7 of the last 8 against Minnesota. Purdue's won 5 in a row against the Gophers. But, Bob Riddell, this is a new Golden Gophers regime. Niko Medved, a former Gopher student manager, taking over his first season. He was the head coach at Colorado State the last 7 years. Coached our own Ethan Morton last year at Colorado State. I will say this, and I've watched, I think, 2 Minnesota games start to finish. And I watched a lot of film with our team broken down against Minnesota. Offensively, they're pretty good, man. They cut, they spread the floor there. I don't know if they have enough good players yet to really feel like they can compete for a Big Ten championship. But if you like good, crisp offensive basketball, you're going to like watching Minnesota. They're really fun to watch.
I'm with you on that. I do like that sort of style of offense they run where there's a lot of movement, a lot of backdoor cuts, a lot of cutting, like keeping those guys honest off the ball. I like that sort of activity, you know, that sort of offense you see a lot of times, especially like maybe in the NBA level, but even certainly the college level too, where it's, you know, some two-man game stuff and a lot of other guys just kind of standing around watching.
Right.
Isolation basketball, like that stuff can work when you have super talented players. And all teams run that to some degree, especially maybe late shot clock, things of that nature too. But just from as a basketball lover and just somebody who, when I played at Purdue, we ran a motion offense, which had a lot of movement and screening and off-ball cutting. I really enjoy watching that type of offense. And when I played at Purdue, we played against a team in Northwestern at the time who ran a lot of that Princeton offensive concept stuff, which was a lot of backdoors, a lot of dribble right at you. If that guy who you're dribbling at, if that defender overplays, he's going backdoor, dribble handoffs, ball screens, things like that. It's a fun offense, and it's one that because not a lot of teams run it around the country, it can be a pretty difficult one in a one game, in a one-off to scout and get prepared for. And so that will be something to watch tonight from Purdue from a defensive standpoint is, you know, are they able to lock into the scouting report and some of the specific items from an offensive standpoint for Minnesota and, you know, have good principles defensively.
One of the big problems for the Gophers in this opening season with Niko Medved is injuries. They only have 10 guys in uniform, only 9 scholarship players. One of their better players, Chauncey Willis Jr., lost for the season just 2 games ago due to a right foot injury. So they are shorthanded, but tell you what, if you watched the way they dismantled Indiana in the second half in Minneapolis last Wednesday night, you were impressed. More in a moment. As a matter of fact, our Big Ten College Basketball Report on the other side of this break. It's presented by Toyota. There's some breaking news in the Big Ten football world we'll tell you about. And basketball, too. This is Boilermaker Basketball on the Purdue Global Sports Network from Learfield.
The First Baptist Church of Camden, Indiana is performing a living nativity scene on Saturday, December 13th from 6 to 8 p.m. at their church in Camden. You can walk or drive through to enjoy this important tradition. Don't forget, this is a free event and a great family experience. Frankfort Main Street is inviting everyone out to Breakfast with Santa on Saturday, December 13th from 9 to 11 a.m. at the Prairie Creek Park Encompass Event Center in Frankfort. Tickets are $10 each and include pancake breakfast, pictures with Santa, and a few surprises. For tickets, visit eventbrite.com and search for Breakfast with Santa Frankfort. The MS Support Group meets every first Tuesday of the month at 6 p.m. in the Lafayette Regional Rehabilitation Hospital at 950 Park East Boulevard in Lafayette. Come share your experiences with MS to a group of people ready to listen. RSVP by calling Betty Anderson at 765-414-2607.
Tell us about your event. Email Lafayette@starcitytv.com.
Okay, Santa, pre-flight checklist time. Nice list?
Check.
Naughty list?
Check.
Meyer shopping list?
Oh, Blitzens bells.
All good. I've got the Meyer app right here. Okay, let's see. Sugar, spice?
Gingerbread is nice.
Candy, ham, crackers? Boy, Meyer has fa-la-la-la low prices on it all.
And a few dozen cookies, just to be safe.
Good call, big guy. Order sent.
Just in the St. Nick of time.
Bring more good to life with the seasonal savings at Meyer.
Oh, house cleaning sure isn't much fun. But going through my jewelry box sure is. Here's that broken chain I meant to get fixed. This ring is too small. I'll take them both to Ramsey's Emporium and everything will look brand new again. I'll have Ramsey set these gemstones and a pendant for my daughter's birthday.
Go to Ramsey's Emporium for your repair needs and custom design pieces near Eastside 10 IMAX in Lafayette.
Ramsey's Emporium proudly supports local educators.
The Indiana Veterans Home provides long-term care, memory care, rehab to home for honorably discharged Indiana veterans and their spouses. Come be a part of the Indiana Veterans Home community, built just for you. IVH, a great choice for Hoosier veterans and their families. If you or a family member are interested in living at the Indiana Veterans Home, call us at 765-463-1502. That's 765-463-1502.
Code Blue.
You ready?
This January, the smash hit doc is back with explosive new cases.
They all have the same symptoms.
Think they're related? Thrilling new mysteries.
Whoever hacked Amy is coming for everyone in the hospital.
This puts all of our patients in danger.
FBI is here. What did you do?
Someone's trying to sabotage me.
And the return of Scott Wolf.
My job, I want it back.
Doc returns January 6th on Fox.
From the jump ball till the clock hits zeros, Purdue men's basketball is on Z96.5.
Tonight it's Purdue and Minnesota at Mackey Arena, the home of the Boilermakers. Time for a Big Ten report brought to you by Toyota. Dear Autumn, fall into great value in a new Toyota like the toughest nails Tacoma, the sleek all-hybrid Camry, or the versatile RAV4. Find yours today, Toyota. Let's go places. I chuckle when I read that because it says Dear Autumn, and you check the long-range forecast. This Sunday it's supposed to be -3 degrees for the low in Lafayette. I think autumn, I should say, has passed us by. Big Ten football note I mentioned as we went to the break. This really was breaking news within the last 2 hours or so. Michigan head football coach Sharon Moore has been relieved of his duties as the head coach of the Michigan Wolverines. Big Ten volleyball notes. First of all, how about a big congratulations to Dave Shondell and the volleyball Boilermakers advancing to the Sweet 16, and we'll also say good luck to Dave Shondell and the Boilermakers because they will play in Sweet 16 action tomorrow night, 9:30 in Pittsburgh, by the way. They are a number 3 seed, are the Boilermakers. They're playing a number 2 seed SMU. That's tomorrow night in Pittsburgh at 9:30 or so. If you want to watch, it'll be on ESPN television. The first game that night has Pittsburgh against Minnesota, with the winners then playing for the right to go to the Final Four. So good luck, Dave Shondell and the volleyball Boilermakers. Big Ten basketball notes. First off, congratulations in store for Nebraska. They're ranked 23rd this week in the AP poll. Ranking in that AP poll for the first time since December 31st of 2018. It's their highest ranking in the AP poll since November of 2015. Been a while for Fred Hoiberg and the Huskers, but they certainly deserve to be number 23. They're 9-0, and they host Wisconsin tonight, who is 7-2. That is a 9 o'clock game, 9 Eastern, in Lincoln. Never easy to win in Lincoln. We know that. Pinnacle Bank Arena. It's one of those where good teams go to die. And remember, fans, we play at Nebraska February 10th, just so you know. Last night, Big Ten basketball. Michigan continues to just crush the competition. 89-61, the Wolverines over Villanova at Chrysler. Michigan's ranked second in the AP poll this week. Elliott Cadeau, the North Carolina transfer, 18 points to lead Michigan to the win. Indiana was impressive offensively last night in Bloomington, beating Penn State 113-72. Lamar Wilkerson of the Hoosiers, a career-high 44 points, and he sets the school record with 10 made threes in the game. They're now 8-2, and 1-1 in the league are the Indiana Hoosiers. 13th ranked Illinois gets a big road win last night in Big Ten play. They beat Ohio State in Columbus 88-80. Keaton Wagler, 23 points for Illinois. Bruce Thornton was awful good for Ohio State. 34 points, 6 rebounds, 6 assists, but it's not enough as Illinois gets the 8-point win. Illinois now 8-2. They are 1-0 in the league. USC went on the road last night. They won at San Diego. 94-81. Chad Baker-Mazara, 31 points for the Trojans, who are now 9-1. I mentioned the only other game tonight in the Big Ten, Wisconsin at Nebraska. There is one game Thursday night, tomorrow night, involving a Big Ten team. That's Iowa and Iowa State. Iowa, good luck, because we here at Purdue know just how good Iowa State is. We saw them here last Saturday put a beat down on our favorite team. When we come back to the pregame show, we'll take a closer look at tonight's opponent, the Minnesota Golden Gophers. Our scouting report segment is brought to you by Purdue Global, and assistant coach Terry Johnson joins Bobby Riddell to talk about the Gophers when we come back. This is Boilermaker Basketball on the Purdue Global Sports Network from Learfield.
Boiler up, farmers. As Purdue dominates the court this year, BW Fusion is helping Indiana farmers dominate their fields. We're farmer first, delivering crop nutrition products and data designed for one thing: doing more with less. Less in, more out. That's not just a tagline. It's how we farm now. So whether you're at Mackey or in the combine, team up with BW Fusion and start growing smarter. Visit bwfusion.com to learn more.
U.S. Foods and the Purdue Boilermakers. What a recipe for success. Like Purdue, we both stand for quality and value. From our state-of-the-art Indianapolis-based distribution center, we at U.S. Foods are committed to meeting our customers' needs by providing all your quality food service products throughout Indiana and northern Kentucky. It's what we do to bring guests into your business every day that makes the difference. Enjoy the game, and remember U.S. Foods, the official food service supplier of Purdue Athletics. We help you make it.
It's designed to let you work more effectively and efficiently. And that's why more professionals go with compact equipment from Bobcat of Lafayette. This is RJ Gillen, your sales specialist for Bobcat of Lafayette. Look no further than Bobcat R-Series, the next revolution in loaders, engineered to raise the bar when productivity matters. Talk to me about equipment availability and financing offers. Call 765-474-4452 and let me show you the Bobcat difference.
It's the year-end sales event with the Ford crew.
It's sales event time, Sam.
Temperatures are dropping, but the deals are just getting hot.
Time for our annual Ford Holiday Gift Guide.
Oh, yeah.
Hard to go wrong with great deals on trucks and SUVs from Ford, America's all-time best-selling auto brand.
Don't forget the first rule of holiday gift giving, Hank.
What's that, Sam?
Always remember to treat yourself, too.
Well said.
Based on Automotive News Almanac historical data and industry-reported sales data from 1909 through 2024 CY.
At Electric Plus, our mission is simple: to be the best electrical contractor in Indiana. From new construction to modernization, commercial, industrial, and service repair, we lead the way with quality and innovation. We're proud to be locally owned and 100% employee-owned through our ESOP, giving every team member a personal stake in delivering exceptional service. With offices in Lafayette, Avon, Kokomo, and Bloomington, we serve our communities with pride, offering 24/7 emergency coverage when it matters most. Visit electricplus.com to learn more. And always, boiler up.
Boilermaker fans, you have the power to save lives. Did you know that just one organ donor can save 8 lives? And the need for life-saving organ donations is real. There are more than 100,000 people waiting right now. Here at Purdue, we believe in rising to the challenge, on the field, in the classroom, and in our communities. So why not rise to one more? Visit DonateLifeIndiana.org to sign up as an organ donor today. Let saying yes to organ donation be your next giant leap.
And we are back here on the pregame show, where today Purdue has its home Big Ten opener as they take on the Minnesota Golden Gophers from Mackey Arena. Time now for our scouting report on Minnesota, presented by Purdue Global. Take your life and career to the next level with Purdue Global, Purdue's online university built for working adults. Start your comeback today at purdueglobal.edu. Joined now by assistant coach Terry Johnson. And coach, hate to do this, but we do have to revisit that home loss this past Saturday against Iowa State. Definitely one of those tough games where, at the half, it was a back and forth game, just trailing by 4, and then second half, kind of one of those avalanches that just got away from us and end up kind of losing decisively there. Upon further review, when you guys have went back and looked, how did Iowa State have so much success there in that second half?
Well, the second half, they didn't miss a shot, right? So our defense wasn't there, was non-existent, and they did a really good job. Obviously, they're a really good team, great program, number 10 in the country, and defensively, they guarded us hard, and we missed open shots, and then we wasn't able to to battle through the missed open shots to fight defensively. But like, we all go out the next day. You got kids, got sports stuff, and everybody asks, Coach, what happened? Coach, we had a bad day at the office. That's the best thing I could say. And I'm sure everybody was like, that's the best way to put it, because everybody have a bad day at the office every now and then. I just hated that it happened at home, right? But our guys, I didn't feel like our guys quit. They lost a little bit of energy there because they was missing shot, which is human nature. But like, we got to find a way to fight through those things, and it happened. It was a good team that did it to us, and it was able to lock us back in, and hopefully it helped us in the long run, just like the Kentucky game did.
Well, when you do have a disappointing loss like that, is this one of those situations where kind of everybody now, as this next game starts to come up, our game tonight with Minnesota, everybody kind of chomping at the bit to get back out there and kind of make amends for that previous game?
That's one good thing about basketball. We didn't have to wait a week to play, right? We just only had to wait a few days. And when it happens, your goals are still lined up, right? We're still in line to win a national championship. We're still in line to win a Big Ten championship. And it starts tonight with Minnesota. And then we just got to get back to our basics, make sure we do everything be fundamentally sound, pay attention to detail on both sides of the ball, and then go out and let it rip.
All right, tonight's opponent, the Minnesota Golden Gophers. They are 5-4 on the season, led by new head coach Niko Medved in his first season there at the helm, coming over from Colorado State. As some may know, Coach Medved coached former Boilermaker Ethan Morton last year at Colorado State. I was able to, tune into a couple of those games and watch Ethan to see how he did there. How would you describe Coach Medved and his style of play there now at Minnesota?
From an offensive standpoint, it's read and react. They keep the floor space. They allow driving lanes. And then he gets shots for his shooters. And like you said, Ethan played for him last year. We have had lengthy conversations with Ethan from this summer, because we scouted him a little bit this summer just because we knew a new system was coming into the league. And obviously just recently just talked to Ethan as we dug a little bit deeper into their team. They've been balancing some injuries, right? So he ain't been having to miss and match some things, but they've done a good job. One thing I'll say, they're going to cut hard and they're going to play hard. And then after that, and it was Big Ten. They understand it's Big Ten. And we got the bullseye on us all the time, right? I've been here, this is my 5th season, and it seemed like everybody was always hunting Purdue. And we just got to get the mindset of like, we're hunting others. No, we're not allowing people to hunt us.
Well, from a personnel standpoint, their leading scorer, senior Cade Tyson, he's a versatile 6'7" wing, shooting 37% from three early on the season. And we just come off a game where we struggled. They're different players, right. Cade Tyson and Milan Momcilovic, who played for Iowa State. But they do have some similarities in their games. Both bigger wings, both can shoot the three, put the ball on the floor a little bit. Coming off a game where we did struggle to contain a guy like that, how do you make sure we not allow Cade Tyson to get going?
We obviously want to be physical and get up underneath him. Obviously, they watched that tape. I'm sure they're going to try to find different ways to get him open, and that's their offense reading the rack. He had a bigger guard wing that could go 3 and 4 last year, who actually, I think he's in the league. I forgot what his last name is because I watched him. I was like, okay, now I see why Cade Tyson having success, and he didn't have success at the transfer at North Carolina when he left Belmont. But very versatile. We just got to make it tough on him. We can't, like the other day, the guy was very efficient. We don't want him to be as efficient as he was the other night. So we're just going to keep guards on him, try to pressure, and then when he does post up our smaller guards, we're really going to try to apply some pressure with bring another guy at him.
All right, Coach, thanks for your time.
All right, thanks, Bob.
That is Boilermaker assistant Terry Johnson. And yes, pretty appropriate comment. He said, we all have kids. We go to their sporting events the next day. Terry has like 100 kids, it feels like. he has young ones all over the place. And they are very active. I think he has 4 boys. Am I right on that? 3 boys. And they are active in just about every extracurricular thing you could think of. So he and his wife stay very busy. When we come back to the pregame show, scoreboard update on the way. Tonight it's Purdue. It's Minnesota. It's a Big Ten home opener for the Boilermakers. This is Boilermaker basketball on the Purdue Global Sports Network from Learfield.
We know to contact Indiana 811 at least 2 working days before every dig. But did you also know spraying a white line around the area you plan to dig means utility flags will only go in that area? Fewer flags in the yard? Easier mowing? Everybody wins.
Everybody except my kid. I don't want to mow the yard.
Everybody except for your kid wins. Contact Indiana 811 at least 2 working days before picking up a shovel. It's the only way to dig. Learn more at 811.safedigindiana.com.
Bobcat of Lafayette is excited to announce that we are your official Skag mower dealer. Hi, I'm Chase Weaver with Bobcat of Lafayette. We couldn't be more thrilled to add a quality name and product like Skag to our showroom floor. Since 1983, Skag Power Equipment has been producing heavy-duty commercial mowers that cut faster, cut better, and last longer. Choose from zero-turn, stand-on, or walk-behind mowers, all made right here in the USA. Visit Bobcat of Lafayette for product availability, pricing, and financing details.
Hi, I'm Trey Kaufman-Wren, power forward for Purdue basketball. On the court, my job is to read the defense and make the right decisions to put our team in the best position to win. Off the court, landowners need the same kind of sharp vision and quick thinking to protect their farm and family's legacy. That's where the Halderman companies can help. They study the court, anticipate every move, and help you stay one step ahead when it comes to managing or selling your farm. If it has anything to do with the business of farming, Halderman can help. Visit halderman.com today to learn more.
U.S. Foods and the Purdue Boilermakers. What a recipe for success. Like Purdue, we both stand for quality and value. From our state-of-the-art Indianapolis-based distribution center, we at U.S. Foods are committed to meeting our customers' needs by providing all your quality food service products throughout Indiana and northern Kentucky. It's what we do to bring guests into your business every day that makes the difference. Enjoy the game, and remember U.S. Foods, the official food service supplier of Purdue Athletics. We help you make it. Franciscan Health is proud to be the official medical provider for Purdue Athletics. Does a sudden sports injury have you on the bench? We can assist. Franciscan Health sports medicine specialists have mastered a team approach to sports injuries. You'll have access to a network of orthopedic professionals, rehabilitation services, and highly advanced technologies and treatments to get you back out on the field. To learn more, visit franciscanhealth.org/sportsmedicine.
You've worked hard, and you've got what it takes. Purdue Global was built specifically for working adults, so earning a degree you can be proud of is achievable. If you want to start right away, you can. New terms start every month. If you want to go fast, you can. Some of our degrees offer an accelerated Excel track. If you want to go slow, you can. Our advisors can guide you. Whatever you're balancing, Purdue Global is invested in your success. Now is your chance to prove you've got what it takes. Start your comeback today at purdueglobal.edu.
Welcome back to Mackey Arena, where Purdue will be having its Big Ten home opener this evening, tipping off around 7 o'clock against the Minnesota Golden Gophers. Time now to take a look at our out-of-town scores, and we'll focus on men's Big Ten college basketball taking place this week. Last night, 4 games in the Big Ten. The second-ranked Michigan Wolverines dominated Villanova at home, 89-61. Big road win for Illinois, the 13th-ranked team in the country, going to take on the Ohio State Buckeyes and winning in Columbus, 88-80. The Indiana Hoosiers hold serve at home over the Penn State Nittany Lions, 113-72. And the USC Trojans take down San Diego, 94-81. One other Big Ten game being played here this evening besides this Purdue-Minnesota matchup, and that's part of the Big Ten Network doubleheader, tipping off right after the conclusion of Purdue-Minnesota around 9 p.m. is 23rd-ranked Nebraska hosting Wisconsin. And then moving to tomorrow evening, a big rivalry game in the state of Iowa. The Iowa Hawkeyes, 8-1 on the season, go on the road to take on 4th-ranked Iowa State, 9-0 on the season. That game tips off around 8 p.m. on FS1. When we return to the pregame show, we will have Coach Painter's pregame comments presented by Purdue Federal Credit Union. This is Boilermaker Basketball on the Purdue Global Sports Network from Learfield.
The game of survival is in your hands. Good luck.
They came out here to win $250,000.
Let's go!
You're playing a totally different game than we're playing in the wilderness. You all want to hate me? That's fine.
Start scheming, boys. I need some goodies. Please hit that button.
Oh, my gosh.
I should have applied for the floor. Rob Lowe wouldn't do this to people.
Extracted. Season premiere this January on Fox.
Everyone has a fave Wendy's Frosty flavor. And when you're choosing from chocolate or vanilla, it's not that hard. But now, there's all new Frosty Swirls and Frosty Fusions. So try picking your fave from Oreo Brownie Fusion, Pop-Tarts Strawberry Fusion, Strawberry Swirl, Brownie Batter Swirl, Caramel Swirl, and Caramel Crunch Fusion. Not so easy now, huh? For a fresh way to Frosty, gotta be Wendy's. Open till midnight or later.
At participating U.S. Wendy's. Hours may vary by location. Oreo is a trademark of Mondelez International Group. Pop-Tarts is a trademark of Kellogg North America Co., LLC. Used with permission.
For the past 35 years, your local Subway has been raising money to help provide Christmas to needy children in the greater Lafayette area.
Mike Bauer here with your local Subway and Savvy Sliders. We go out and we buy individual presents for kids in need, host a party for them, as well as offer them a hot meal so that they and their families can come meet Santa and get all the gifts that were selected for them personal. You can donate to the Snowflake Party by visiting any of the local Subway stores.
Fox 16 Lafayette and Z96.5 WAZY are proud to partner with your local Subways.
To our employees of Kirby Risk, we want to extend a heartfelt thank you for your trust, your loyalty, and your unwavering support. You've helped us grow and innovate by machining, assembling, and kitting quality products used around the world. Your contributions have truly made a difference, and we're deeply grateful for the opportunity to serve and collaborate with you. Here's to many more years of success and shared achievements.
For employment opportunities, apply at kirbyrisk.com/careers. Find your spark and ignite your career.
Celebrating their 10-year anniversary, Better World Market is now accepting new memberships with gift card events offering 10% at checkout. Better World Market has been your neighborhood destination for authentic Asian food and ingredients. Discover the freshest produce, meats, and live seafood. From traditional spices and sauces to the hard-to-find groceries, Better World Market brings the flavors of Asia right to your table. Whether you're exploring the newest trend or creating traditional favorites, shop Better World Market in West Lafayette today. Your journey to authentic, fresh, and affordable flavors starts here.
Want to grow your business? Radio sells everywhere. It's the only true mobile medium, reaching customers at home, at work, in the car, and on the go. Unlike other platforms, radio escapes the clutter. Your message gets heard loud and clear. And radio is cost-effective, giving you big results without breaking your budget. Best of all, radio lets you target your audience. Pinpoint your advertising on the Star City radio stations your customers love and connect with them where it matters most. For more information, email me at nick@starcitytv.com. Put the power of radio to work for your business, because radio works.
Every play, every game. Purdue men's basketball on Z96.5.
Welcome back to Mackey Arena, everyone. Big Ten home opener tonight, Purdue and Minnesota. Let's talk to head coach Matt Painter, get his thoughts on the Gophers. Pre-game comments from the coach are presented by Purdue Federal Credit Union. Purdue Federal Credit Union, proud to be the official credit union of Purdue Athletics. Discover the credit union difference at PurdueFed.com. Coach, just a quick review of last Saturday against Iowa State. It is so rare that Purdue loses a home game. I find myself walking out of the building saying, what the heck happened? So I'll just form it in the form of a question to you. What the heck happened?
There you go. Well, in the first half, I thought we did some really good things offensively and just missed a lot of open shots. I think that was kind of the start of us not feeling good about ourselves. So we're down 4 at half. The game's right there. Like, it's no big deal. Like, okay, just keep executing. You know, they forced the most turnovers in the country. So we have 5 turnovers at half. We end up having 15 for the game, which obviously having 10 in the second half is way too much. So there's 5 possessions there. We're out-rebounding people by about 11.5 to 12 going into that game. We're the number 1 efficient offense in the country. Obviously, we didn't look like it that day, but we out-rebounded by 1. So you're talking 15 possession difference right there in your rebounds and taking care of the basketball. You need that. We've been having 15 more possessions than we got in that game. And so if you just start there and you think about that, and then you say Iowa State shoots 70% in the second half, there's the game. And so you can get back and look at each play and talk about things. We got to do a better job on the basketball, but we got to do a better job taking care of the basketball. Got to do a better job of rebounding the basketball, and we've done some good things. It kind of went back to me of Kentucky. Like, I think we had some really good shots in Kentucky, and they just didn't go down for us. And I told our guys, I said, can we grind out a victory against a good team when our shots don't go down? Well, that answer is no right now, because our fewest amount of points we have scored before that in the 8 games was 82 points. So we've been anywhere from 82 to 107. And so, like, now when that happens, you got to be able to guard better, rebound better, take care of the ball. If you take care of the basketball and do that and rebound better, you're going to generate some more points there. You're going to close that gap a little bit. But we weren't good enough on the basketball. We got behind plays. To their credit, they did make some tough shots, but they beat us. They took it to us, took us to the woodshed, however you want to say it, and we're a better team than us, and we got to learn from it.
All right, so the learning, we hope, begins here tonight against Minnesota. What will your team have to be better at tonight?
Well, I think for us, going against Minnesota, it starts with how hard they cut. They do a great job in their system of moving the basketball, getting to actions to put us in a bad spot with their best guys. And for us, it's going to be so important that we stick to our rules, we stick with those guys, and we don't allow them layups and rhythm threes.
Cade Tyson, 22 points a game, 7th best in the country. How do you slow this guy down?
Well, good player. Played 2 years at Belmont, went to North Carolina, never really got going in North Carolina, but he's in a great system. Nico does a great job. You got to be there on the catch. You can't allow him to get his post up. You can't allow him to get layups. You got to keep him off the free throw line. And then you got to break his rhythm, on the arc. And he's not just a three-point shooter. He's a guy that can put it on the floor, and he can go make plays for himself.
Final question, Nico Medved. Yes, he's new to the Big Ten as a head coach. He's not new to coaching when it comes to being a head coach, especially at a high level. What has he brought to Minnesota? What makes him stand out?
Well, I think more than anything, just, he's had a system. He's been at Furman, he's been at Drake, he's been at Colorado State, and he's won every place that he's been. And just, he has a system, especially offensively. I think they're really starting to pick up defensively. Their defense against Indiana the other night was really good. So it was connected, and they've just been inconsistent in that area. And now they're starting to get more consistency there. And then offensively, you can see they're starting to kind of figure out how to cut, how to move, when to go to certain actions and things of that nature. I know a lot of things get called, but he's just a really good coach on both ends of the floor.
Coach, thank you. Good luck here tonight.
All right, thank you.
Coach Matt Painter joining me. His pregame comments presented by Purdue Federal Credit Union. Purdue Federal Credit Union, proud to be the official credit union for Purdue fans. Discover the credit union difference at PurdueFed.com. Hey, Boilermakers, you have the power to save lives by saying yes to organ donation. Just one organ donor can save 8 lives. Learn more at DonateLifeIndiana.org. I'm Rob Blackman. When we come back, my broadcast partner Bobby Riddell rejoins me. He'll have a look at the keys to the game. What will it take for Purdue to get back to the winning ways? We'll find out in just a second. This is Boilermaker Basketball on the Purdue Global Sports Network from Learfield.
Whether you're cheering for the Boilermakers or caring for your land, we know you're all in all season long. And Case IH compact and utility tractors are all in too. Mowing, digging, hauling. Our equipment, designed to meet the needs of America's farm fields, makes caring for your home field easier. Your Case IH dealer can show you how our equipment can make this season a winning one. Case IH, built by farmers.
At Purdue Federal Credit Union, our credit cards grow with you from graduating in your cap and gown, landing your first job, marrying your best friend, and bringing your own Boilermaker into the world. Carry a card that helps you celebrate all of life's big moments while showcasing your loyalty to where it all started. And with our new exclusive Purdue credit card designs, you can proudly show off your Boilermaker pride every time you pay. Purdue Federal Credit Union, the official credit card for Purdue fans. Federally insured by NCAA.
Boiler up, farmers! As Purdue dominates the court this year, BW Fusion is helping Indiana farmers dominate their fields. We're farmer first, delivering crop nutrition products and data designed for one thing: doing more with less. Less in, more out. That's not just a tagline. It's how we farm now. So whether you're at Mackey or in the Combine, team up with BW Fusion and start growing smarter. Visit bwfusion.com to learn more.
Hi, it's Matt Painter, men's basketball coach at Purdue University. I'm proud to be a graduate of the College of Liberal Arts, which continues to innovate with programs like Cornerstone, Degree in 3, and Degree Plus. What I learned in my classes serves me every day. The College of Liberal Arts prepares all Purdue students to think broadly and lead boldly, values that mean a lot to me. I'm grateful for the education I received in the College of Liberal Arts. I encourage you to check out the College of Liberal Arts at Purdue to see where your degree can take you.
On the Purdue Global Sports Network from Learfield, Boilermaker Basketball is brought to you by Indiana Kitchen Premium Pork Products. Get to know us at indianakitchen.com. The tip is moments away. This is Boilermaker Basketball.
Purdue, 6th in the country. Minnesota under a new head coach. It's a Big Ten battle, and it's the only battle between these two this season in the regular season. Last year, Purdue went up to Minneapolis and won 81-61. That was in the barn in early January. Let's see what happens today in mid-December at Mackey Arena. Keys to a victory for the Boilermakers. Bobby Riddell, what do you got?
All right, Rob, key number one, can Purdue get off to a good start in this game and kind of emotionally respond after that deflating loss the other day against Iowa State? There's no doubt about it. That's one of those games. There's a lot of build-up, national telecast on CBS, a top 10 showdown in your home building, and you fall flat on your face essentially in that second half and get blown out at home as a number one ranked team in the country. That's certainly a deflating loss, right? So how does this team bounce back? Can they come out with energy to start the game and get this crowd into it and not let this Minnesota team get their head up? I think that's going to be something to watch. You know, you don't want to have that feeling of feeling sorry for themselves. Hopefully this team has been chomping at the bit to get out there and is going to be energetic from the jump and not have that sort of sluggish hangover from that previous loss. This is a Minnesota team that's not a great Minnesota team by any means. They've had some injuries as well to hurt their cause even further. It's Coach Nico Medved's first season in Minneapolis, but this is a team that's feisty. They play a unique style offensively, and they were able to beat Indiana the other day at home. So if Purdue messes around and lets the Gophers hang around, this is a game that could get interesting. Second key, does Purdue have a defensive matchup that can slow down the leading scorer for the Golden Gophers in Cade Tyson? This man, Cade Tyson, has been balling this year, averaging close to 22 points per game, close to 5 rebounds, leading the Big Ten in scoring coming to this one. He's a talented player with really good size, 6'7", shooting 37% from 3, has the ability to put the ball on the floor. He's a pretty good athlete. And we just saw Purdue in the previous loss against Iowa State against a guy in Milan Momcilovic, 6'8", similar skill set, will really thrive against this Purdue team. Momcilovic went 8 of 17 from the field, 3 of 7 from 3, 1 of 1 at the line, finished with 20 points, and was really impactful. Led Iowa State in plus minus at plus 25. We'll see if this Purdue team has anyone that's going to be able to take on that challenge and match up to Cade Tyson. Third and final key, can Purdue avoid another really poor three-point shooting effort? So far, Purdue has lost the one regular season game against Iowa State, and Purdue went 4 of 18 from 3 in that game, 22%, a number of those high-quality open looks. And the other game Purdue's lost this year was the exhibition game against Kentucky, and Purdue went 3 of 17 for 17% from 3 in that game. And Rob, by far, of all the games Purdue's played this year, exhibition or otherwise, those are the worst 2 three-point shooting efforts by far. And guess what? Purdue lost both those games, so you just can't have another stinker from long range.
And how about Purdue is still the 11th best three-point shooting team in the country at 40.2%. Boilermakers, Golden Gophers tonight, Mackey Arena, Big Ten home opener for Purdue. When we come back, it's the starting lineups presented by Saab and the opening tip-off. This is Boilermaker Basketball on the Purdue Global Sports Network from Learfield.
Hi, I'm Trey Kaufman-Wren, power forward for Purdue basketball. On the court, my job is to read the defense and make the right decisions to put our team in the best position to win. Off the court, landowners need the same kind of sharp vision and quick thinking to protect their farm and family's legacy. That's where the Halderman companies can help. They study the court, anticipate every move, and help you stay one step ahead when it comes to managing or selling your farm. If it has anything to do with the business of farming, Halderman can help. Visit halderman.com today to learn more.
Indiana farmers, building new markets takes time and pays back dividends with long-term demand for your crops. High oleic soybean oil drives new demand for Indiana soybeans to domestic and international markets. Plus, it's a healthier oil, more desirable to customers. Your checkoff is building this demand right here in Indiana. Purdue Athletics is proud to offer their foods prepared in heart-healthy, high oleic soybean oil this season. Learn more about this oil at incornandsoy.org/premiums. This message was funded by Indiana soybean farmers and their checkoff.
At Electric Plus, our mission is simple: to be the best electrical contractor in Indiana. From new construction to modernization, commercial, industrial, and service repair, we lead the way with quality and innovation. We're proud to be locally owned and 100% employee-owned through our ESOP, giving every team member a personal stake in delivering exceptional service. With offices in Lafayette, Avon, Kokomo, and Bloomington, we serve our communities with pride, offering 24/7 emergency coverage when it matters most. Visit electricplus.com to learn more. And always, boiler up.
You've worked hard, and you've got what it takes. Purdue Global was built specifically for working adults, so earning a degree you can be proud of is achievable. If you want to start right away, you can. New terms start every month. If you want to go fast, you can. Some of our degrees offer an accelerated Excel track. If you want to go slow, you can. Our advisors can guide you. Whatever you're balancing, Purdue Global is invested in your success. Now is your chance to prove you've got what it takes. Start your comeback today at purdueglobal.edu.
On the Purdue Global Sports Network from Learfield, Boilermaker Basketball is brought to you by University Bookstore, the official textbook provider for Purdue athletics and home to the original Purdue Peach. The tip is moments away. Purdue Boilermaker Basketball is on the air.
Let's get to it. It's Purdue. It's Minnesota. Our starting lineups presented by Saab, keeping people and society safe. For the Minnesota Golden Gophers, they are 5-4 on the year. They are 1-0 in Big Ten competition. Here's how they will line up. Their point guard, Isaac Asuma, one of two holdovers from last year's team, a 6'3 sophomore from Cherry, Minnesota, who's averaging 9.9 points a ball game. Joining him in the backcourt is Langston Reynolds, a 6'4 senior who transferred in from Northern Colorado last year. He was first team All-Big Sky when he averaged 16 points a game. At a forward, it's Cade Tyson, 6'7", 175-pound senior, the Big Ten's leading scorer at 21.8 points a ball game. He had 17 in the win against Indiana last week. And also at a forward, Bobby Durkin, 6'7", 220-pound junior, a transfer from Davidson, who is originally from Darien, Illinois. The center is Jalen Crocker Johnson at 6'8", 240 pounds. He's a transfer from Colorado State. Last year, he started 29 games for the Rams and already has three double-doubles this year. Nico Medved is the head coach of Minnesota basketball. He's a graduate of Minnesota. He was a student manager back in the day. Now, the Roseville, Minnesota native takes over the reins as the head coach of Minnesota basketball. The 6th-ranked Purdue Boilermakers are 8-1 on the season, 1-0 in the Big Ten. And here's how they will go. In the backcourt, Braden Smith, the 6-foot senior, preseason All-American from Westfield last year against Minnesota. In that game in Minneapolis, he had 20 points and 10 assists. His running mates in the backcourt, Fletcher Lawyer, 6'5 senior, who had 24 points against the Gophers last year in Minneapolis, and C.J. Cox, the 6'3 sophomore from Lexington, Massachusetts, who is currently shooting 40% from the three-point line this season. At forward, Trey Kaufman-Wren, 6'9", 240-pound redshirt senior from Sellersburg, coming off a 4-point performance against Iowa State. Those 4 points, his lowest point total in a game since the national championship game 2 years ago. And at center, it's Oscar Clough, 6'11", 255-pounder, fifth-year senior from Sunrise Coast, Australia. He's averaging 11.1 points, 8.9 rebounds a game. Matt Painter is the boss of Boilermaker basketball in his 21st season. Coach Painter, a graduate of Purdue. Coach Medved, a graduate of Minnesota. The only two head coaches in the Big Ten that are coaching their alma maters. Before we move any further, let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. This is Boilermaker basketball from Learfield.
You can't get any closer to the action. Purdue men's basketball plays right here on Z96.5 WAZY Lafayette.
Three-man officiating crew for this one tonight: Brian Dorsey, Randy Richardson, and Paul Zells. I am fairly certain in this next statement, this is the first time we've seen Paul Zells since the Sweet 16 game against Houston last year in Indianapolis. I'll leave it at that. Minnesota travels in maroon tonight. That's a maroon jersey, maroon shorts. with gold lettering and numerals, I should say, front and back. It reads Minnesota in gold across the chest. Speaking of gold, Purdue goes with the big game golds tonight. Purdue wearing the old gold uniforms. Purdue is 27-1 all time when wearing the big game golds. It's a gold jersey, a gold short. It reads Purdue in black capital block lettering across the chest. And it's black numerals front and back with white trim for the Boilermakers. Full house tonight at Mackey, the 95th straight sellout. Couple of things we need to see tonight. Fletcher Lawyer needs to get it going offensively. Fletch is just 3 of 12 in his last 12 three-point attempts. Trey Kaufman-Wren just 4 points in that game against Iowa State. And I wouldn't mind seeing Omer Meyer pick it up from the three-point line. Bob talked about that in the pregame show. Omer 0 for his last 6 from beyond the long line. Last year, Purdue and Minnesota played just one time. It was in Minneapolis. Purdue winning 81-61. Purdue's won 5 in a row against the Gophers. Purdue's won 7 of the last 8 against Minnesota. Last time these two teams played here at Mackey, February of 2024. Purdue winning that one, despite the fact Minnesota had an 8-point halftime lead. Oscar Clough steps into the center circle to jump it up against Crocker Johnson. Paul Zels to tip it high in the air. Tip to our right, controlled by the Boilermakers and point guard Braden Smith. And we are underway. Purdue basketball against Minnesota tonight at a sold-out Mackey Arena. Minnesota opens up in man-to-man in the half court. Purdue has it in the left wing in the hands of C.J. Cox. A chest pass, top of the key to Oscar Clough, who looks right now, dribbles left. To Cox to the right elbow. He'll rise and shoot from there. He'll get a friendly bounce. And C.J. Cox starts the game with a 15-footer. Purdue leads 2-0.
Friendly bounce that was nice action by Purdue off the ball, getting Cox to run off that handoff. And with a little bit of space there, we know he's great in the mid-range.
Now can Purdue in its man-to-man guard this hard-cutting offense of Minnesota? Isaac Asuma to the left wing. Crocker Johnson, the left-handed shooter with a 3, misses. Weak side rebound grabbed by Purdue's Braden Smith. Purdue on the run, right to left. Braden Smith to the right block. Stops and pivots. Throws out to C.J. Cox on the high right wing. 2 steps outside of the arc. He dribbles to the free throw line. Stops. Will shoot a fall-away jumper. Bad-looking shot off of 1 foot. Misses badly. Rebounded off of the weak side by Langston Reynolds of Minnesota. And now we have a foul away from the ball. Falling to the ground at the top of the key was Braden Smith, but the foul was actually on Oscar Clough as he was trying to fight through a screen at the top of the key. Foul on Clough is Purdue's first. It comes a minute and 4 seconds into the game.
Braden Smith kind of grimacing there with his right hand. Always kind of a scary thing when your point guard's holding his right hand.
But Braden taking the friendly fire there of Oscar Clough's foul and getting knocked to the ground. Minnesota the ball. Asuma, perimeter right, chest pass further right. Works into the hands of Durkin. Top of the key, Crocker Johnson. They'll swing it far left wing to Cade Tyson. Now to Durkin. Durkin left elbow to Crocker Johnson. Catch and shoot 3, right wing. It is long. He's 0 for 2 from the game, but the rebound into the hands of Tyson in Minnesota. Reload here for the Gophers. 10 on the shot clock. Asuma to the right elbow. Challenges down the right side of the lane line. Throws it inside to Crocker Johnson. Spins and misses a left-handed bunny. Crocker Johnson is 0 for 3 to start the game. Rebounded by the Boilermakers. Purdue right to left in the old gold unis. Braden Smith a 3. Straight away. It's long. Grabbed out of there by Tyson. Then fought for and taken away by Trey Kaufman-Wren. Purdue with another chance. A 3 right wing for Braden Smith. There's a bullseye.
Second chance opportunities paying huge dividends there for Purdue. Kaufman-Wren just really active with the hands. It looked like Tyson was going to pull that rebound down.
And a steal. Braden Smith racing to the other end. Layup good. Purdue leads 7-0.
Oh, wow, just way too casual there from the Gophers. Braden Smith has great instincts off the ball for getting in passing lanes. Right there, just gets his right hand out extended, tips it right to himself for the easy coast-to-coast finish.
Here's Asuma to the right block. Throws it to Tyson. Loses it at the top of the key, but picks it back up after fumbling. Chest pass left wing, Reynolds. Right wing to Durkin, back to Reynolds. Shot clock down to 5. Reynolds double team near the top of the key. Throws to Tyson. Dribbles in left baseline. Up to the top for a Crocker Johnson three at the end of the shot clock, and he made it. Crocker Johnson started the game 0 for 3. He makes that one, however, and it's Purdue 7, Minnesota 3.
That's the type of shot he's going to get a lot today because Purdue's going to be given some help off of Crocker Johnson. He's a decent three-point shooter, capable, but not shooting a great percentage, 29%.
And now a foul by Cade Tyson on the high left arc. Purdue keeps the possession. I was about to mention, Purdue on a 7-0 run to start the game. Purdue never had a run bigger than 5 against Iowa State Saturday.
They never really had that awesome, run where you get the crowd super into it and you put the opponent on their heels. Just a great job by Iowa State to limit Purdue's runs.
No kill shots. Which are 10-0 runs. And there's a turnover. Catching the ball at the right elbow is Trey Kaufman-Renn. He shot faked, put it on the floor, and then as he was starting to drive, he pulls the pivot foot. Purdue turnover, their first. 16:55 to play. We're in the first half. It is 7-3. Purdue leads Minnesota.
That was a nice job by the off-ball defender Minnesota. The guy guarding Cox in the corner, just stunning at Kaufman-Renn a little bit on the catch just to make him hesitate, and that was enough to cause the travel.
Durkin to the left wing. Asuma drives in from there. Leaves a short floater short off the front of the rim. Rebounded Braden Smith. Ahead to C.J. Cox. He pushes to the free throw line. Spins, loses it. Picked up by Clough, who gives it right back to Cox. He got fouled, and he'll have 2 foul shots. Purdue may be a little lucky, not... Well,
Definitely
lot lucky.
Definitely lucky. Yeah, for sure.
The ball was fumbled, but right into the hands of Clough, who said, well, here, CJ, here, you just take it back, and he drove to the rim and was fouled. Foul against the Gophers on Crocker Johnson, and C.J. Cox to the foul line.
I'm with you there. There was some luck involved. There was kind of 2 Minnesota players and Oscar Clough running into that same area when CJ lost the handle of the dribble as he makes the first free throw. And Purdue got fortunate that Oscar was the first one there to the basketball.
And Purdue subs in 7-4 sophomore Daniel Jacobson. He replaces Oscar Clough. C.J. Cox will bend the knees, shooting foul line left, made it. C.J. has not missed a foul shot all season. He's now 9 for 9. And it is 9-3. Purdue leads. Minnesota the ball. Maroon Unis shooting in the bucket to our right. That's the tunnel end of the floor. Durkin a catch and shoot 3. Right wing rims around and out. That went all the way around the rim and popped out. Rebounded by Purdue's Trey Kaufman-Renn. Boilermakers attack the bucket to our left. C.J. Cox, right elbow, rises, fires, misses this one. Rebounded by Minnesota. They're on the run. Langston Reynolds all the way to the rim. Knocked away out of his hands. Out of bounds, but last touch by Purdue's Braden Smith. Baseline right. 6:01 to go for a 16:01 to play. First half, Purdue leads 9-3.
Give Braden Smith a lot of credit for staying with that and chasing Reynolds down the floor.
Inside the ball goes, shot up good, and a foul on the Boilermakers to boot. Foul is on C.J. Cox. The bucket counts, and Minnesota's going to have a chance at an and one when we return to Mackey Arena. Purdue leads 9-5 early. This is Boilermaker basketball on the Purdue Global Sports Network from Learfield.
At Purdue Federal Credit Union, our credit cards grow with you from graduating in your cap and gown, landing your first job, marrying your best friend, and bringing your own Boilermaker into the world. Carry a card that helps you celebrate all of life's big moments while showcasing your loyalty to where it all started. And with our new exclusive Purdue credit card designs, you can proudly show off your Boilermaker pride every time you pay. Purdue Federal Credit Union, the official credit card for Purdue fans. Federally insured by NCAA.
University Bookstore, the official textbook provider for Purdue Athletics and home of the original Purdue Pete. Announce the return of 3-Point Thursdays. When the men play, win or lose, you score on every three-pointer. You can save up to 39% off your purchase. Get set to save with Purdue men's basketball with 3-Point Thursdays. 2 locations, State Street and across from Mackey Arena. Save at University Bookstore.
Keystone Cooperative is centered on delivering the farmer-owned cooperative of the future, starting today. Centered on the valued relationships that have built and grown the cooperative for 100 years. Keystone specializes in refined fuels, seriously local propane, agronomy, grain, animal nutrition, and swine production. We strive to lead, serve, grow, and embrace our cooperative advantage. Keystone Cooperative, centered on you and proud to fuel the Boilermakers.
Whether you're flying to cheer for the Boilermakers at a game or flying for business, there's a smarter way to travel. United Airlines now deports daily from Purdue University Airport to Chicago O'Hare, connecting you to over 200 destinations worldwide. Skip the drive and stress of departing from a large airport and fly LAF from the new Amelia Earhart Terminal in West Lafayette with easy parking and quick check-in. Fly local, fly LAF. Learn more at purdue.edu/airport.
This is Daniel Jacobson, and you're listening to Purdue Basketball.
Daniel Jacobson, a team-high 20 blocks for the Boilermakers this year. Purdue leading 9-5 at Mackey Arena. Our game tonight brought to you by East End Grill and Ripple & Company, downtown Lafayette's premier destination for dining and private events. As we went to our last commercial break, it was Cade Tyson, the Big Ten's leading scorer, getting an opportunity at an and one as he was fouled by Purdue's C.J. Cox. C.J. right now replaced in the lineup by Jakari Harris, the 6'3" sophomore from Atlanta. And Tyson at the foul line, where he's an 81% foul shooter. Lets it fly and made it. And it's Purdue 9, Minnesota 6. 15:58 to go. We are in the first half.
Let's see what Purdue's got dialed up here out of the timeout.
Boilermakers, old gold unis today. They're wearing the big game golds here at home. Braden Smith, left baseline, dribbles left elbow, rises and shoots, falling away, missed it. It is short, picked up by Asuma of Minnesota. Here come the Gophers. They wear maroon on the road with a gold trim. Under the new head coach, Nico Medved, the Minnesota graduate. 3-point lead for the Boilermakers. Top of the key catch here for a new man in the game. That's Grayson Grove, a redshirt freshman from Alexandria, Minnesota. He's 6'9". Tyson driving in, left it short from the right baseline. A wrestling match for the ball on the floor, and it's picked up by Purdue's Fletcher Lawyer. Good drive by Tyson. He just short-armed it from that right baseline. Here's Braden Smith. Behind the back pass to Lawyer. Fakes a three, top of the key, swings it left wing to Jakari Harris. Down to the left block, it goes to Trey Kaufman-Renn. Trying to back down Crocker Johnson. Spins to the left shoulder, shoots a right-handed hook shot, and scores. First scoring of the game for Trey Kaufman-Renn.
Trey had to really like the fact that he could catch the ball in the block, turn around, and there was no double team running at him like the other day against Iowa State. He was able to be patient with that one.
We've seen that on film. Minnesota doesn't do a lot of doubling. Here's a ball out of bounds. Baseline right. Last touched by, they say, Fletcher Lawyer, apparently. The ball got into the post off the dribble by Reynolds. Purdue doubled the ball quickly. Knocked it away from Reynolds, but last touched by Purdue. Isaac Asuma, one of two holdovers from last year's team, inbounding baseline right for Minnesota. Asuma taking his time, has to throw it out near midcourt. Actually throws it all the way to the backcourt where Langston Reynolds grabs it. He'll bring it back into the front court, left to right with a shot clock at 12. Reynolds coming all the way downhill, stopping on the left block, turning, finding a man behind him for a three. That three missed badly by Grayson Grove. And Purdue on the run. The other direction, Lawyer misses an open three, but it's rebounded by Purdue's Braden Smith, who simply out-hustled everyone else on the floor to get it. Braden wearing old gold sneakers tonight to match the old gold uniform. Coming down the left side of the lane. Kick it out for a three from the right wing, missed by Trey Kaufman-Renn. This one rebounded by Reynolds in Minnesota. And a turnover. The Gophers, last touch by Purdue. It ended up going right into Matt Painter's hands in front of the Purdue bench, but it was last touched by a Purdue player.
Reynolds, by the way, looks like he should be playing strong safety for the Gophers.
He's a good-looking athlete. He is listed at 6'4", 215 from Denver, Colorado. Here comes Omer Meyer into the game. First appearance for the freshman from Tel Aviv, Israel. He replaces Fletcher Lawyer. Omer averaging 6.9 points a game, shooting just 26% from three, however. Isaac Asuma, perimeter right, guarded closely by Braden Smith. Asuma picks up that dribble, feeds it to Grayson Grove, top of the key to Durkin, perimeter right. Now to Asuma, catch and shoot three, straight away, in and out, no good. Rebound of Trey Kaufman-Renn. That's his fourth rebound of the game already. Here comes Purdue, and a turnover. Braden Smith tried to throw it inside to Daniel Jacobson, and he threw it about 3 feet over his head, out of bounds into the first row of the stands. I don't know if that ball just slipped out of Braden's hands or what happened there.
I think that's the only explanation, right? I mean, Braden's not going to miss that badly unless it was just a little slippage at the end of the release, I think.
2 turnovers for Purdue, and Purdue is just 1 of 4 from the three-point line. Minnesota's just 1 of 6. Minnesota just a 31% three-point shooting team to begin with this season. Asuma to the right block. Throws a skip pass. Left wing to Grove. Now to Kate Tyson. Catch and shoot 3 straight away. No good. And the rebound's loose on the floor. Everyone's diving for it, including Trey Kaufman-Wren. Finally picked up by Minnesota. They get a reload. Do the Gophers here with 15 on the shot clock. That was a scrum underneath the bucket, but somehow Minnesota came out of there with a bowl. Asuma perimeter right. Back cutting Durkin. Left-handed layup. Good. And a foul. I think on Omer Meyer. Yep, they're going to count the bucket first of all, and the foul is on Meyer. This will be an and one for Minnesota, and they're trailing 11-8 as Durkin will step to the foul line. Durkin, an 83% foul shooter this year.
Well, that is that Minnesota offense that we talked about in the pregame show to perfection right there, right? The off-ball cutting right there. Durkin acts like he's going to come off a pin down towards the top of the key. He's a quality shooter. Obermeyer gets a little overzealous, tries to fight over that. As soon as Durkin makes the free throw, gets to roll over the front of the rim, as soon as Durkin feels that resistance from Meyer, immediately cuts back door. It's a great find, and then a nice finish with the left hand by Durkin off the glass.
Kai Shinholster's a freshman from New Jersey. He is subbed in for Minnesota. First time he's been in the game tonight. It's Purdue 11, Minnesota 9. Braden Smith, a deep 3. Left wing is a triple time. Oh, did Purdue need that one? Second made 3 of the game from Braden Smith. Purdue's only made 2 as a team. He's made both of them. Purdue's up 14-9.
Big shot from Braden. Just feels like a game we kind of need Braden Smith just to take over for the Boilers.
He's trying to do it early, it looks like. Here's Shinholster on the high left wing. Now to Durkin, who's perimeter right. Bounces at top of the key. A catch for Grove. He wants to hand to Tyson. Instead gives to Durkin. Chest pass right wing as the shot clock's down to 7. Back to Grayson Grove. Dribbles once to the right elbow. Gives to Asuma. Shot clock at 2. Step back 3 straight away. Missed by Asuma. Rebounded by Omer Meyer after it initially been tipped by Trey Kaufman-Wren. Meyer wants to lead the break right to left. Gets to the left elbow. Stops. Will shoot from there. It's long. Rebounded Daniel Jacobson. He put it back into the bucket, but hold everything. We had a foul before the ball was shot back into the bucket. Foul will go against Minnesota. It'll be Purdue ball out of bounds when we come back. Listen to all things college sports, including live games and talk on SiriusXM College Sports Radio, Channel 84, and streaming on the SiriusXM app. It's Purdue 14, Minnesota 9. This is Boilermaker basketball on the Purdue Global Sports Network from Learfield.
I was in a car accident and lost my memories of the last 8 years of my life.
Tuesdays, Fox's critically acclaimed hit Doc is all new.
I need to be the doctor that I was. I will do whatever it takes.
And you can watch it anytime.
Every path we choose comes with a price. What's wrong? I just had a memory.
Doc, all new. Tuesdays on Fox and watch anytime on Hulu.
Purdue fans, this season, keep your ride looking as sharp as the Boilermakers. Now, through the end of 2025, Tsunami Express Car Wash is offering your first month of unlimited washes for just $10. With 2 convenient locations in Lafayette and West Lafayette, keeping your car spotless has never been easier. Ride the wave with Tsunami Express Car Wash. Tsunami Express, where clean cars win big.
I'm Pam from St. Anthony Healthcare. For over 30 years, St. Anthony Rehabilitation and Nursing Center has provided the highest quality nursing, clinical care, and specialized therapy. Our committed staff is proud of our home-like environment, compassion, excellence, and employee longevity. It all translates into the best focused short-term care in physical, occupational, and speech therapy services. So when you or someone you know is considering one-on-one specialized therapy, think of St. Anthony Healthcare, where caring is the bottom line.
Have you heard? Local news is here to stay. Have you heard? Star City News gains viewership year over year. Local reporting on news that's important to you and your family. Star City News. Watch weekdays on NBC 16 Lafayette, Fox 16 Lafayette, ABC 35 Lafayette. Visit StarCityTV.com if you missed yesterday's news, or follow us on social for live updates. Star City News is your local source for local news in Greater Lafayette.
Purdue men's basketball on
Purdue 14, Minnesota 9. Purdue fans, your new favorite podcast has arrived. And check out For Pete's Sake, presented by Tom Wood Group. It's the official podcast of Purdue Athletics with myself as a host and Joey Molinaro as my co-host. New episodes available on YouTube, Spotify, Apple, and the Purdue Sports app. Visit PurdueSports.com/podcast to learn more. Purdue middle linebacker Charles Correa on the program earlier this year. I mentioned him because he was just honored here at the last dead ball at Mackey Arena. 11:56 to go in the first half. Purdue has the ball out of bounds, baseline left. That last bucket for Daniel Jacobson was wiped off because they say he was fouled before he attempted the shot. Purdue's Jack Benter into the game, the redshirt freshman, 6'6", from Brownstown Central High School. And inbounding baseline left for Purdue is Braden Smith. He's the trigger man. Into Benter. Catch and shoot. Banker missed it. Had his own rebound, and he got fouled as he tried to tip it in off of his own miss. Hey, Jack, welcome to the game. We're going to throw it to you, and you shoot it as soon as you touch it. It was an excellent design of a baseline inbounds. Benter caught it on the just outside the right block. His bank shot missed, but he aggressively went back to the bucket, and he'll have 2 free throws here. Jack this year, 3 of 6 at the foul line, and he misses the first. That foul was whistled against Crocker Johnson, his second. Hold on. Now we have a stoppage of play. Oh, they're going to review whether or not the foul should have been called on Jalen Crocker Johnson. Minnesota hopes it wasn't because that's his second foul.
Big call for Crocker Johnson. A little bit of a struggle out the gates from the field, 1 for 4, but he did make a 3. He does give you that element of a center who can step out and shoot, spread Purdue's defenses out. And for Minnesota to have any chance, I think, of winning this game, they're going to need one of those big games from Crocker Johnson. And so if he has to spend any sort of extended time on the bench, and the foul was on Crocker Johnson, they're going to be in big trouble here.
And we mentioned in the pregame show, Minnesota only has 9 scholarship players in uniform as they've been hurt by the injury bug. Crocker Johnson will come out of the game. Grayson Grove, who has a foul himself, will sub in. So does that first foul shot count for Jack as a missed foul shot?
I think so, yeah.
Because they let him shoot it, then they stopped the game to check the foul.
Yeah, because who the foul was on doesn't necessarily affect Jack's free throws here.
Well, unfortunately, Jack missed both foul shots. Jack now 3 of 8 at the foul line this year, so Purdue an empty possession there, leading 14-9 the Boilermakers. Minnesota the ball. Inside it goes to Grove, and he's fouled by Jack Benter, and he scores. Grayson Grove diving to the bucket. Beautiful pass from the top of the key from Asuma. Foul on Benter, and this will be an and one chance for Grayson Grove, 6'9", redshirt freshman from Alexandria, Minnesota.
That was well executed, good design. The high hedge from Oscar Clough and the dive by Grove that left the middle of the paint unattended. Jack Benter a little late coming over, and it was a great pass to Grove.
Grove shot an air ball. Must have grazed the front of the rim because play continued. Grove this year is now 2 of 10 at the foul line, 20%. That one was nearly an air ball. I'm not exactly sure how it even grazed the front of the rim, but apparently the officials said it did. Purdue with the ball regardless. Here's a Braden Smith, right elbow, behind the back pass. Oscar Clough catches and dunks.
Oh, that was a poster from the Cloughmeister. Rolling down the lane, Braden with elite vision behind the back pass, and then Oscar banged that thing on top of Grove.
Purdue leads 16-11. Grove, chest pass, left wing, Asuma, 2 steps outside of the arc, back to Grove, top of the key. Now he'll give it to Shinholster. Chest pass left side, it goes to Tyson. Tyson gives it up to Shinholster. He'll drive to the left block, ball lost out of bounds, baseline right. Last touch, they say, by Grayson Grove of Minnesota. C.J. Cox subbing in, replacing Jakari Harris. Purdue leading 16-11 at the 10:52 mark.
That's a tough situation Minnesota's going to have to navigate here. They're definitely going to have to come back to Crocker Johnson, you would think, at some point. You just can't let this score get away from you.
Braden Smith, 8 of Purdue's 16 points. And this is Braden Smith, right elbow, drives, lobs for Clough at the rim. He's trying to back down Grove, spins to his right shoulder, and had his shot blocked from behind, saved it in bounds, and then they say out of bounds. They, being official Paul Zell's, out of bounds, baseline left, last touch by Purdue. That was a good move by Oscar. Faked left, spun back to the right shoulder, but then had his shot blocked from behind. Braden Smith out of the game for the first time tonight, replaced by Omer Meyer. 10:30 to go.
Braden talking with Oscar there. I think Braden wanted Oscar as soon as he caught it just to go up in one motion with the left hand. And you're right, it was a good move, but in the end, the shot was blocked.
Durkin a three on the deep right wing. In and out, no good. Jack Benter rebounding for Purdue. He gives to Meyer, who brings it over the 10-second barrier right to left. Meyer, left elbow, will rise and fire. It's short. Oscar Clough the rebound, and he was being held by the waist by Grayson Grove. 2 fouls on Grove. I saw that one cleanly. It was in my vision, my line of vision. Grove literally wrapped both arms around the waist of Clough to not let him jump, and Clough still got the rebound.
Well, that's why it's so nice to have an elite rebounder like Oscar Clough on your team. Even when you miss a shot, Oscar's always going to be around that basketball.
Purdue inbounds baseline left at the 10:07 mark of this first half, leading 16-11. Omer Meyer on the midcourt, motion P, dribbling with his left hand, working his way to the left. Guarded by Tyson, bounces it on the left block, extended, caught by Clough. Clough tries to back down Grove, shoots with his right hand and scores. He just went right at Grove. Oscar Clough, 4 points, Purdue's up 18-11.
And this is the benefit of having a guy like Oscar Clough. When Trakoff and Wren out of the game, you still have someone you can throw the ball in the block to and get a quality shot.
9:37 to go in this opening half. Minnesota the ball. Langston Reynolds, elbow right, dribbling with the right hand, gives to Durkin, perimeter right, 3 steps outside of the arc. It goes right back to Reynolds, top of the key. Works his way left and hands the ball to Osuma. Osuma, 14 feet, looks at a shot. Now he will shoot it after a second thought, and it's an air ball. Rebounded by Omer Meyer of Purdue. Clough, top of the key catch, leaning right, giving to Lawyer, who traveled. Lawyer faked a three, then put the ball on the floor, but shuffled the feet in the process. Trey Kaufman-Wren comes in for Jack Benter. 3 turnovers against the Boilermakers. Purdue had 15 turnovers Saturday in the loss against Iowa State. Purdue averages 10 turnovers a game this year. Ball tipped to the backcourt, picked up by Grove, Grayson Grove of Minnesota. Shot clock at 15 as they put the ball back into the front court. Osuma to the left elbow. Swing it right wing to Durkin. Durkin drives, leaves it down low for Grove. Now kick it out for an open 3 on the right wing. That one's no good. Missed by Reynolds. Rebounded Purdue's Oscar Clough. Here comes C.J. Cox in a hurry. Stops on the left arc. Gives to Clough. Dribbling top of the key to Lawyer, and he was fouled as he attempted a 3-point shot. Langston Reynolds reached in, grabbed him by the left forearm, and we'll have 3 free throws coming here for Fletcher Lawyer. Maybe this is what Fletch needs here. Let's see a couple free throws going. Fletch is now 3 of his last 14 from the 3-point line.
He started out smoking hot this year, so it's definitely got to be frustrating, I'm sure, as he makes the first free throw for himself and for the team. Just going through a little bit of a scuffle, but all shooters are going to have those sorts of ups and downs at times, and hopefully as he gets 3 free throws here, as he swishes the second, maybe if he knocks all these down, start to feel good about himself, and then he can cash in some of the next good looks. Hopefully Braden Smith can create for him as Braden just subbed back in the game.
Replacing Omer Meyer. Fletcher made all 3, which means he's 30 of 32 foul shooting this season. One of the best in the country. It's Purdue 21, Minnesota 11. We're at the 8:35 mark of the opening half. Minnesota the ball in their maroon uniforms out of the Twin Cities. Grove, right elbow, dribbles left elbow, feeds to Durkin, throws it into Tyson, and a backside cut. Reynolds is wide open for a layup from the right side of the bucket. Boy, Cade Tyson, a good player. Purdue ran a double team at him, and Tyson knew just how to deliver the ball perfectly for a layup to a teammate.
Kaufman-Wren left Reynolds, and then just no other Purdue player came to drop down.
Down low, Oscar Clough, left-handed layup, count it, after Trey Kaufman-Wren gave him a perfect pass. And in the backcourt, Braden Smith tried to steal it, and he fouled. Oh, no, Braden Smith stole it, and Minnesota fouled him. Oh, I thought Braden got caught with his hand in the cookie jar. No. He had a clean swipe, and then Minnesota fouled. Their 6th team foul. Timeout on the floor. Purdue 23, Minnesota 13. And I'll correct myself. That's Minnesota's 7th team foul. Braden Smith at the line for a 1-and-1 when we come back. This is Boilermaker basketball on the Purdue Global Sports Network from Learfield.
Franciscan Health is proud to be the official medical provider for Purdue Athletics. Does a sudden sports injury have you on the bench? We can assist. Franciscan Health sports medicine specialists have mastered a team approach to sports injuries. You'll have access to a network of orthopedic professionals, rehabilitation services, and highly advanced technologies and treatments to get you back out on the field. To learn more, visit franciscanhealth.org/sportsmedicine. At Indiana Packers, just 20 miles down the road from Mackey Arena, we're not just really good Indiana kitchen bacon makers.
We're Purdue alumni.
We're student interns.
We're student parents.
We're fans. We're season ticket holders.
We're John Purdue Club members.
We're Boilermakers.
Our Indiana Packers products like Indiana Kitchen Bacon, Kentucky Legend Ham, and other premium pork products are more than just locally made. They are Boilermade.
Indiana Packers is a proud sponsor of Purdue Athletics.
You've worked hard, and you've got what it takes. Purdue Global was built specifically for working adults, so earning a degree you can be proud of is achievable. If you want to start right away, you can. New terms start every month. If you want to go fast, you can. Some of our degrees offer an accelerated Excel track. If you want to go slow, you can. Our advisors can guide you. Whatever you're balancing, Purdue Global is invested in your success. Now is your chance to prove you've got what it takes. Start your comeback today at purdueglobal.edu.
At Electric Plus, our mission is simple: to be the best electrical contractor in Indiana. From new construction to modernization, commercial, industrial, and service repair, we lead the way with quality and innovation. We're proud to be locally owned and 100% employee-owned through our ESOP, giving every team member a personal stake in delivering exceptional service. With offices in Lafayette, Avon, Kokomo, and Bloomington, we serve our communities with pride, offering 24/7 emergency coverage when it matters most. Visit electricplus.com to learn more. And always, boiler up.
This is Braden Smith, and you're listening to Purdue Basketball with Rob Blackman and Bobby Buckets Riddell.
How perfect, because Braden is going to the foul line with a 1-and-1 when we resume action. Purdue leading 23-13. Kohl's has the gifts on their wish list and yours all in one place. From beauty favorites and cozy outfits to hosting must-haves and top toys. Find great prices on presents for everyone at Kohl's and Kohl's.com. To the foul line, Braden Smith, who already has 8 points in the game. He's a 70% foul shooter, and he missed the foul shot. Misses the front end of a 1-and-1 as Braden Smith, rebounded by Minnesota's Langston Reynolds.
Purdue's missed free throw shooting today between guys like Jack Benner and Braden Smith is staggering.
Purdue's 77% foul shooting team going into the Iowa State game. Tyson, a deep three on the right wing. Air ball. Picked up on the weak side off the bounce by Fletcher Lawyer. On the dribble drive, here comes Purdue. It's Trey Kaufman-Renn. Layup good off of behind the head. No-look pass from Braden Smith at the rim.
How did Braden fit that pass through that tight window there? That was unbelievable. Would love to get another look at that one, but it finds TKR's hands for the bucket.
Purdue's up 25-13. Here's a steal for Braden Smith. Diving on the floor. It's our hustle play of the game, presented by Republic Airways. Start your aviation career today with their Lift Academy flight training program. What a play by Braden Smith, diving on the floor to pick up the steal. Here's Trey Kaufman-Renn leaning in, shooting with his right hand from 6 feet from the bucket. No good. Durkin rebounds off the left side of the rim for Minnesota. Boy, Durkin looks so much like Kevin McHale, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does look like
He's not as tall.
Golden Gopher as well.
Yeah, just look at the face and the hair. My goodness, do they look a lot alike. Here's a drive to the rim. Count the basket and a foul on Daniel Jacobson. Langston Reynolds leaned right into the 7-4. Jacobson drew the contact, made the bucket. And it'll be an and-one opportunity for the transfer from Northern Colorado, Langston Reynolds, who last year was first team All-Big Sky.
How about the footwork there from Reynolds? He jump stops, a little lift fake, and then steps through. And to be able to step through and create enough space as Reynolds misses the free throw to create that space to be able to get that right-handed layup off. over and around Daniel Jacobson. That was quite impressive.
Reynolds, a 41% foul shooter before that miss right there.
It's been tough sledding. Now 14 of 35 on the year from the line.
Here's a lob. Jacobson tried to dunk it, and he missed it. Braden Smith lobbed it to him at the front of the rim. Daniel didn't catch it cleanly, missed the dunk. Crocker Johnson coming to the other end, challenging Jacobson, and he had it knocked away from him by Braden Smith. Another steal for Braden Smith.
Everywhere today.
Here come the Boilermakers. Braden Smith fouled as he dove to the basket. Now, if this one is on Cade Tyson, that'll be his second. Minnesota's going to take a 30-second timeout. So on Asuma, it's his second. So that's a major foul there. Boy, you're right. Braden Smith is everywhere. 4 steals in the game. He has 8 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists. The 2025-26 Purdue basketball season presented by Purdue Global, Purdue's online university for working adults. Well, to be fair, Braden, he stuffed the stat sheet Saturday against Iowa State. I mean, when you look at the numbers, he had 11 points, he had 5 rebounds, he had 8 assists, he had 4 steals, but he had 6 turnovers. Right. That was the only bugaboo from his game against Iowa State on Saturday. But he's dominating the stat sheet again here early in this one.
Yeah, thinking back to the Iowa State game, I did feel like Braden, even though we did end up with the turnovers and a number of those really coming once the game was already over, I felt like he was the one guy that super showed up for Purdue from the jump. I thought he was flying around the court, making plays. I was really impressed with his activity in that Iowa State game, and I've been equally as impressed with his activity in this game. You said he's got 4 steals. I bet he's got at least 4 other deflections.
Yeah.
He's got his hand on a ton of basketballs. He's been given lots of extra effort. He just dove on the floor for a ball here at midcourt after a steal. Now can he just make a free throw?
Well, there you go. You heard it swish through the net. 9 points for Braden Smith. Mentioned the assists, 2 of them, which means he's now 11 assists away. As he makes the second free throw, 11 assists away from becoming the second player in the history of the NCAA with 1,500 or more points, 850 or more assists, and 550 more rebounds. That's how dominant this guy's been in his college career. Only Ohio's DJ Cooper can make the claim to those kind of numbers. 5:48 to go. We're in the first half. Purdue's up 27-15. Cade Tyson on the right block. Threw it out way high to the right arc. Caught by Isaac Asuma, playing with 2 fouls. Asuma, a catch top of the key, then lost it. Picked it up, shoots from the left elbow. Partially blocked by Purdue's Daniel Jacobson, but grabbed out of there by the Gophers. Crocker Johnson, a deep 3 on the reload. Good. Crocker Johnson, a 29% three-point shooter, has made 2 threes in this game. It's Purdue 27, Minnesota 18.
Both from about the exact same spot there at the top of the key, just in rhythm, spotted up wide open. He's capable.
Jacobson with a catch at the top of the key. Dribbles once to give to Braden Smith, who dribbles to the right arc. Now he comes downhill. A no-look pass into the left corner caught by Fletcher Lawyer. Lawyer threw up a wild shot, was fouled in the process. He got Langston Reynolds to take the bait and foul an off-balance shooter. 2 fouls on Langston Reynolds. This will be a 1-and-1 here for Fletcher Lawyer.
Langston Reynolds probably didn't even do much, but he's just so physically fit. He probably chested up our guy Fletch and just knocked him over.
Fletch makes the foul shot. 4 of 4 in the game. Free throw shooting Fletcher Lawyer, who had 24 points last year in Minneapolis. Over 1,400 points now in Fletcher's career. 1,415 to be exact. Make it 16 with that made free throw.
Going to try to generate a couple clean 3-point looks for our guy Fletch here in these final 5 minutes.
Purdue up 29-18 with 5 minutes remaining in this first half. Minnesota the ball left to right in half number 1. Crocker Johnson, chest pass left wing Durkin, who's holding the ball near the right shoulder. Right back to Crocker Johnson, top of the key, swing it right side to Langston Reynolds. To Asuma, cutting to the rim, layup good. That's Durkin. Boy, Minnesota, if you turn your head for a second away from the ball, they are cutting to the bucket.
Well, that was the definition of caught ball watching, and it's a 45 cut from the left wing straight to the front of the rim. Easy lane for Durkin, just no one with him for the Boilers.
That's twice in this game. Durkin has cut from the high left wing to the bucket unabated for a layup. Right wing, a catch here for Trey Kaufman-Renn to Braden Smith. Right back to Trey Kaufman-Renn on a bounce pass, and he makes a floater from 8 feet away, does Trey Kaufman-Renn.
Nice shot there by Trey, and of course the two-man game between Braden and TKR. That's his sweet spot there, right inside the free throw line. We saw him take one against Iowa State that was past the free throw line. That's a little bit outside of his range. That one was more comfortable.
Crocker Johnson, a deep three right wing, makes another one. Well, we told you in the scouting report Purdue was going to live with Crocker Johnson getting some threes from open threes. Well, he's made 3 of them now.
That's allowing them to hang around in this game just enough here. So a couple made threes from Crocker Johnson.
Purdue up 31-23. Right corner. Driving, C.J. Cox throws it left block where it's caught by Daniel Jacobson, who spins and scores against Crocker Johnson with a bank shot.
I like the footwork there from Daniel Jacobson. He got walled off initially, but then reverse pivot, baseline side, and then finishes with the length over the top off the glass.
Purdue 33, Minnesota 23. 3:11 to go in the first half. Cade Tyson catches left elbow, kicks it out right side for a Crocker Johnson 3. He misses that one, and a weak side rebound for Purdue's Trey Kaufman-Renn. Trey's 5th rebound. Braden Smith lobs for Daniel Jacobson, who never saw it. Purdue tried to save it inbounds and did, but saves it into the hands of Minnesota's Asuma. Braden lobbed the ball for Daniel, but he didn't see it coming. He'd already turned to rebound.
I thought he was shooting a pull-up, I think.
Yep. Agreed. Cade Tyson with his feet on the right arc gives to Langston Reynolds, who dribbles to the left elbow. Stops there, will feed Crocker Johnson, who dribbles twice at the top of the key. Asuma now a deep 3 left wing, good. Isaac Asuma, who's a 32% three-point shooter, makes his first triple of the game. Purdue's up 33-26.
That was a deep one there from Asuma. He's kind of someone who's interesting. His percentages aren't great, but I feel like his jump shot looks pretty good.
I agree. Braden Smith dribbles to the rim, misses a floater. It's bounced around a couple of times and finally pulled out of there by Minnesota's Cade Tyson, I beg your pardon. Cade Tyson, as he was fighting with Langston Reynolds. Here's Tyson at the rim, layup good. Timeout Purdue at the 2-minute mark. Cade Tyson cut to the bucket, took a pass and laid it in. 5 points for Tyson. 2:03 to play. We're in the first half. Purdue was up 10. Now they're up 5, 33-28. This is Boilermaker Basketball on the Purdue Global Sports Network from Learfield.
Why is Cellular Express a cut above other cell phone stores?
I'd have to say it's the personal service. Our staff of professionals, fondly known as tech wizards, work diligently to resolve any issues you may have.
We're proud to be the only locally owned and operated AT&T authorized retail store in Central Indiana.
From sales to service, we're here to make your life a little easier. Cellular Express.
2122 Veterans Memorial Parkway South.
Then turn it the Wendy's light. And yes, we back the Boilers.
Hey, Boilermaker fans. This is Coach Katie. I want to tell you about Lafayette Regional Rehabilitation Hospital. They were instrumental in helping me recover from a recent stroke. I have made a comeback because of the care I received from their world-class team. They have been in the top 10% of the nation with their outcome 7 times. If you need inpatient or outpatient rehab after an injury or illness, I recommend Lafayette Regional Rehabilitation Hospital. Remember to always boiler up and hammer down.
If you've been wanting to lose weight but not sure how or where to start, Renew You Med Spa will help you get a jump start with their weight loss program. For the month of December, all laser hair packages are 10% off. With the new Nordless laser, you can lose up to 90 to 95% of hair growth. Renew You Med Spa offers a variety of peptides for sleep, anxiety, weight loss, arthritis pain, and anti-aging, as well as the most popular peptides including NAD, Glow, and AOD. For a full list of pricing and services, go to Renew You Med Spa's website.
You're probably wondering why I gathered you all here.
Nobody's wondering that.
Wonder no more. Presenting the new Anidom Fig You Begat Fig Diet.
What now?
Kick off the new year with Universal Basic Guys and the return of American Dad. No spot! Get away, bro! Sandwiched between 2 all-new Family Guys.
Can't wait to puke up a sandwich in the pool.
The Fig You Begat... the Fig You Begat Fig Diet. Tastes amazing. All-new Animation Domination starting February on Fox.
Purdue men's basketball plays right here on Z96.5 WAZY.
Minnesota's made 5 of their last 6 from the floor. Purdue's up 33-28. 2:03 mark of the first half. Purdue fans win a prize pack with tickets to the Purdue-Michigan State game here at Mackey on February 26th. Go to PurdueSports.com/basketballVIP and register by February 17th for a chance to win. Brought to you by Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance and Purdue Athletics. Rob Blackman, Bobby Riddell, on-site audio engineer Wes Scott. We thank you for joining us. Big Ten home opener for the Boilermakers. Purdue was up 10 just a minute ago, but Minnesota making a few shots, and now they've switched defensively into a zone.
They played some zone against IU the other night.
And Braden Smith lost the handle and into the backcourt. A foul was called before the ball was even hit into the backcourt. Trey Kaufman-Wren, who was going after that loose ball, fouled. That's the second time tonight we've seen the ball slip out of the hands of Braden Smith. No defender really that close. The ball just squirts right out of his fingertips. Turnover number 5 on Purdue. Minnesota's turned it over 5 times. Asuma misses a reverse layup right to left, and it's rebounded by Braden Smith of Purdue. Braden Smith, right elbow, will shoot from there as he rises, shoots and misses. Rebounded by Durkin of Minnesota. Open look for Braden Smith, but no good. And the ball in the hands of the Gophers at the 1:25 mark.
That was a good, clean look for Braden in one of his sweet spots there at the right elbow, just unable to cash home.
Reynolds coming down the left side of the paint, layup good. He dribbled past Oscar Clough, laid it up and in. 6 points for Langston Reynolds. Purdue's now up only 33-30.
That was a slippery little finish there with the right hand on the left side. Just kind of gets it up underneath Oscar Clough's arm.
Purdue against this zone. Jakari Harris will shoot a 3 against the zone on the right arc. Left it short. Got his own offensive rebound. Throws it to Clough, who lays it in. Excellent hustle there to stay with it. Jakari Harris. Clough, the recipient of the pass. 8 points for Clough. Purdue's up 35-30.
It was great hustle, but I think he might have got a little lucky. It looked like his pass as he was saving it got tipped right to Oscar.
Oscar doesn't care.
No,
He'll
Oscar
take the 2 points. Cade Tyson stopping left elbow, giving to Asuma, perimeter right. Shot clock at 10, game clock at 30. And Crocker Johnson makes an 18-footer from the right side of the floor, right wing. That's 11 in the game for Crocker Johnson. 35-32 Purdue. Purdue can hold for the final shot.
That's just too easy. I mean, Oscar's capable of moving his feet better the way he showed there. He just let Crocker Johnson just turn and face and jay him right from about 14 feet.
Trey Kaufman-Wren turns, shoots from 12 feet away and misses. Rebounded by Minnesota, and it ended up being the final shot of the first half. Purdue had pushed the lead out to 10 at 33-23, but the Gophers close on a 9-2 run, and Minnesota makes this a ball game. Halftime at Mackey Arena, Purdue 35, Minnesota 32. We'll be back with tonight's halftime report brought to you by Country Financial. Worry less and feel more confident with auto and home insurance designed to meet your needs. This is Boilermaker Basketball on the Purdue Global Sports Network from Learfield.
At Electric Plus, our mission is simple: to be the best electrical contractor in Indiana. From new construction to modernization, commercial, industrial, and service repair, we lead the way with quality and innovation. We're proud to be locally owned and 100% employee-owned through our ESOP, giving every team member a personal stake in delivering exceptional service. With offices in Lafayette, Avon, Kokomo, and Bloomington, we serve our communities with pride, offering 24/7 emergency coverage when it matters most. Visit electricplus.com to learn more. And always, boiler up.
Did you know the Hoosier Lottery is the only lottery named after its people? That means you.
Me?
Yep. And you.
Me?
Yes. And all of you.
Us?
That's right. And we believe all of you could enjoy some play in your day. Even better, when you play Hoosier Lottery games, you support Indiana. Since 1989, you've given back more than $7 billion to good causes across our state.
Nice.
When you think of it like that, there's so much to play for. Hoosier Lottery, champions of play. Must be 18 or older to play. Please play responsibly.
You've worked hard, and you've got what it takes. Purdue Global was built specifically for working adults, so earning a degree you can be proud of is achievable. If you want to start right away, you can. New terms start every month. If you want to go fast, you can. Some of our degrees offer an accelerated Excel track. If you want to go slow, you can. Our advisors can guide you. Whatever you're balancing, Purdue Global is invested in your success. Now is your chance to prove you've got what it takes. Start your comeback today at purdueglobal.edu.
Keystone Cooperative understands that your family matters most, which is why safety is our top priority. Our commitment to serving the local community is all about being an active part of the places we call home. By choosing Keystone Seriously Local Propane, you are supporting local communities and helping us make an impact where it matters most, right here at home. Keystone Cooperative, seriously local propane, and proud to back the Boilermakers.
On the Purdue Global Sports Network from Learfield, Boilermaker Basketball is brought to you by Indiana Kitchen Premium Pork Products. Get to know us at indianakitchen.com. Purdue Boilermaker Basketball is on the air. This is the Boilermaker Halftime Show.
Purdue 35, Minnesota 32. Halftime at Purdue's Mackey Arena. This is our halftime program, brought to you by Country Financial. Rob Blackman here with Bobby Riddell. Purdue defensively has done a good job on Cade Tyson, the Big Ten's leading scorer, who came in averaging 21.8 points a game. Tyson has only 5 points in the first half on 5 shots, but Purdue offensively has not been great. Boilermakers just 2 of 6 from the three-point line, just 12 of 28 all told shooting. Now, Braden Smith has certainly done his part. 10 points, 3 assists, 4 steals, 4 rebounds, but he does have 3 turnovers. Purdue 5 turnovers as a team. And it was a crucial juncture of that ball game, Bob. We're coming out of that under 4. Purdue was leading at the time 33-23. Minnesota, a little 7-0 run. All of a sudden, they're back within 3. And if you're Minnesota, you got to feel real good about yourself. You're only trailing by 3 points, and your best scorer only has 5.
You feel terrific if you're Minnesota. You've done exactly what you needed to do in this first half to just give yourself a chance, right? You've taken this crowd out of the game. You've made Purdue offensively not the juggernaut, not the number 1 offense in the country that they normally are game in and game out. And you've made enough shots to keep this game within reach, right? You're hanging around, you're building confidence, and you're taking the crowd out of the game. And, yeah, it's been frustrating from a Purdue standpoint offensively. Just we're not clicking on all cylinders by any means. It just feels like we're a little disjointed. You know, the 5 turnovers isn't like an egregious number per se and a half. On pace for 10. That's kind of that number. Coach Painter, typically, you know, he'd like it to be under 10, but anything 10 or less is not terrible. But just 9 assists, you know, don't even have a 2-to-1 assist to turnover ratio, but you're dominating the glass 22-15. But yeah, the shooting as a whole, the shooting the last 2 games just has left a lot to be desired.
Minnesota has not been afraid to shoot it from the arc. They're 4 of 15 from 3. They're 8 of 15, 9 of 15, 9 of 15 inside the arc. They've taken 15 threes and 15 twos. Purdue leads 35-32. It's our Country Financial Halftime Report. When we come back, a look at the halftime statistics presented by Ruoff Home Mortgage. This is Boilermaker Basketball on the Purdue Global Sports Network from Learfield.
There's more to the game than meets the eye. It takes dedication, determination, and a winning team. Same goes for Purdue's partners at InterVision Advanced Medical Imaging. Utilizing the latest technology, InterVision uses non-invasive imaging to give you and your doctor the answers you need. InterVision, because it's what's on the inside that counts. Your team for imaging, now more affordable than ever. Call and compare today at 447-7447. InterVision is the official imaging center for Purdue Athletics.
Imagine the perfect chicken tender. Crispy, juicy, for lack of a better word, tendery. Now imagine these perfect tenders at Wendy's. 'Cause they are. Wendy's new chicken tenders are here with delicious new dipping sauces like Wendy's Signature, Creamy Ranch, and Honey Barbecue. And they're so good, we even changed our name from Wendy's to Tendies. I believe that's what the kids call manifesting. For Tendies you're gonna know by name, gotta be Wendy's.
At participating U.S. Wendy's.
Kirby Risk is a family-owned company which has been part of the Lafayette community since 1926. With employees from Tippecanoe County and other surrounding counties, they're consistently ranked as a top workplace. They're currently offering job opportunities in manufacturing and machining. Learn more about exciting career opportunities at kirbyrisk.com/careers. Find your spark and ignite your career today.
For
For the past 35 years, your local Subway has been raising money to help provide Christmas to needy children in the greater Lafayette area.
Mike Bauer here with your local Subway and Savvy Sliders. We go out and we buy individual presents for kids in need, host a party for them, as well as offer them a hot meal so that they and their families can come meet Santa and get all the gifts that were selected for them personal. You can donate to the Snowflake Party by visiting any of the local Subway stores.
Fox 16 Lafayette and Z96.5 WAZY are proud to partner with your local Subways.
From the jump ball till the clock hits zeros, Purdue men's basketball is on Z96.5.
This copyrighted broadcast is an exclusive presentation of Learfield under the broadcasting rights granted by Purdue University. Reuse of this presentation is prohibited without the expressed written consent of the university and Learfield. Announcers are provided by Learfield and approved by the university.
Halftime at Purdue's Mackey Arena. It's Purdue 35, Minnesota 32. This is our halftime report brought to you by Country Financial. I'm Rob Blackman. We'll take a look at the first half stats presented by Ruoff Mortgage. Ruoff Mortgage is your local lender ready to help make your dream home a reality. To start your journey home, visit ruoff.com. That's RUOFF.com. Minnesota in the first half, 13 of 30 shooting, including 4 of 15 from the three-point line. Minnesota made 2 of its 4 foul shots. Gophers had 15 total rebounds, turned it over 5 times, had 10 assists on the 13 made buckets. 5 assists for the point guard, Isaac Asuma. Minnesota led in scoring by Jalen Crocker-Johnson. 11 points for him. He averages 12 a game. He made 3 threes in the first half as he is 3 of 6 from the three-point line. Minnesota, Purdue Boilermakers, I beg your pardon, were 12 of 28 shooting. That's 42.9%, 2 of 6 from 3, 33.3%, 9 of 12 at the foul line, but Purdue did miss 2 front ends of 1-and-1s in those 3 misses. Purdue 22 total rebounds, 6 offensively. Purdue 5 turnovers, 9 assists, 3 of those for Braden Smith. Boilermakers led in scoring by Braden Smith with 10 points. 8 points for Oscar Clough to go with 3 rebounds. 6 points, 5 rebounds for Trey Kaufman-Wren. 5 points for Fletcher Lawyer. He has 3 rebounds. 4 points for C.J. Cox. 2 points for Daniel Jacobson. Those 2 points for Daniel, Purdue's only 2 points off of the bench. Each team got just 2 points from its bench in the first 20 minutes. Purdue 35, Minnesota 32. Purdue comes into tonight as the number 1 ranked offensive efficiency team in the country. Right now, Purdue just 35 points and really laboring to put the ball into the basket, especially from deep. When we come back, a scoreboard update for you. Bobby Riddell will have that one. This is our halftime report. It's brought to you by Country Financial. And this is Boilermaker Basketball on the Purdue Global Sports Network from Learfield.
At Electric Plus, our mission is simple: to be the best electrical contractor in Indiana. From new construction to modernization, commercial, industrial, and service repair, we lead the way with quality and innovation. We're proud to be locally owned and 100% employee-owned through our ESOP, giving every team member a personal stake in delivering exceptional service. With offices in Lafayette, Avon, Kokomo, and Bloomington, we serve our communities with pride, offering 24/7 emergency coverage when it matters most. Visit electricplus.com to learn more. And always, boiler up.
Boiler up, farmers. As Purdue dominates the court this year, BW Fusion is helping Indiana farmers dominate their fields. We're farmer first, delivering crop nutrition products and data designed for one thing: doing more with less. Less in, more out. That's not just a tagline. It's how we farm now. So whether you're at Mackey or in the Combine, team up with BW Fusion and start growing smarter. Visit bwfusion.com to learn more.
It's the year-end sales event with the Ford crew.
It's sales event time, Sam.
Temperatures are dropping, but the deals are just getting hot.
Time for our annual Ford Holiday Gift Guide.
Oh, yeah.
Hard to go wrong with great deals on trucks and SUVs from Ford, America's all-time best-selling auto brand.
Don't forget the first rule of holiday gift giving, Hank.
What's that, Sam?
Always remember to treat yourself, too.
Well said.
Based on Automotive News Almanac historical data and industry-reported sales data from 1909 through 2024 CY.
Boilermaker fans, you have the power to save lives. Did you know that just one organ donor can save 8 lives? And the need for life-saving organ donations is real. There are more than 100,000 people waiting right now. Here at Purdue, we believe in rising to the challenge. On the field, in the classroom, and in our communities. So why not rise to one more? Visit DonateLifeIndiana.org to sign up as an organ donor today. Let saying yes to organ donation be your next giant leap.
Welcome back here to the halftime show. Purdue leads the Golden Gophers 35-32. Time now to take a look at our out-of-town scores, and let's go over some men's Big Ten college basketball being played here this week. There were a couple games played on Sunday, or excuse me, one game played on Sunday, and that was the Nebraska Cornhuskers taking down the Creighton Blue Jays 71-50. Then on Tuesday evening, 4 Big Ten games were played. The second-ranked Michigan Wolverines dominated Villanova 89-61. 13th-ranked Illinois goes on the road to take down Ohio State 88-80. The Indiana Hoosiers defeated Penn State at home 113-72. An impressive performance there by the Hoosiers. The USC Trojans defeated San Diego 94-81. One other game being played here this evening in Big Ten men's college basketball outside of this Purdue and Minnesota matchup, and it takes place on Big Ten Network starting at 9 p.m. at the conclusion of this game, and it's 23rd-ranked Nebraska 9-0 on the season, hosting the Wisconsin Badgers 7-2 on the season. Tomorrow evening, just one game, a rivalry matchup in the state of Iowa. The Iowa Hawkeyes 8-1 on the year, visiting 4th-ranked Iowa State 9-0 on the season. That game will be televised on FS1 and tipping off at 8 p.m. We will have second half action when we return. This is Boilermaker Basketball on the Purdue Global Sports Network from Learfield.
I'm Pam from St. Anthony Healthcare. For over 30 years, St. Anthony Rehabilitation and Nursing Center has provided the highest quality nursing, clinical care, and specialized therapy. Our committed staff is proud of our home-like environment, compassion, excellence, and employee longevity. It all translates into the best focused short-term care in physical, occupational, and speech therapy services. So when you or someone you know is considering one-on-one specialized therapy, think of St. Anthony Healthcare, where caring is the bottom line.
When disaster strikes, the last thing you want is this. You're stressed, you need help, but your big box insurance company, they're miles away.
All of our agents are currently busy.
And miles removed. When you call RME Insurance, you're speaking with a local expert who knows your street, your storm, your story. Serving the greater Lafayette community with trusted insurance solutions for over 30 years. Because at RME Insurance, our customers are our community.
Frankfort Main Street is inviting everyone out to Breakfast with Santa on Saturday, December 13th from 9 to 11 a.m. at the Prairie Creek Park Encompass Event Center in Frankfort. Tickets are $10 each and include pancake breakfast, pictures with Santa, and a few surprises. For tickets, visit eventbrite.com and search for Breakfast with Santa Frankfort. It's time for the 14th annual 12 Pubs of Christmas to support downtown Lafayette on Saturday, December 13th from noon until midnight. This fun and festive event has become a staple of downtown Lafayette over the years. Do one or do all 12. No rules and no RSVP needed. Bring friends or come alone and make new ones and sample 12 downtown bars and restaurants in 12 hours. The crawl begins at noon at Capo Wine Bar and finishes at midnight at DT Kirby's. For a complete list of stops, visit 12 Pubs Lafayette on X and Instagram.
Tell us about your event. Email Lafayette@StarCityTV.com.
Every play, every game. Purdue men's basketball on Z96.5.
Purdue 35, Minnesota 32. Almost time to start the second half. Minnesota will have the first possession. As we pause 10 seconds for station identification, this is Boilermaker Basketball from Learfield.
You can't get any closer to the action. Purdue men's basketball plays right here on Z96.5 WAZY Lafayette.
Purdue will begin the second half with Trey Kaufman-Wren and Oscar Clough. Fletcher Lawyer, Braden Smith, C.J. Cox, the original starting five. Purdue wearing gold here at home. The big game golds. Purdue's 27-1 all-time when wearing these uniforms. Minnesota in maroon and Minnesota right to left as we open up the second half. Isaac Asuma standing with his toes on the perimeter left arc in the triple threat position. Throws top of the key to Crocker Johnson, gives right back to Asuma. Asuma driving and fouled by Oscar Clough. Purdue switched off with Clough on the much quicker Asuma. And Asuma went right at him. 2 fouls on Oscar Clough. Minnesota the ball on the far sideline.
Tough matchup there for Clough, certainly, and especially when he feels a little uncomfortable that far away from the basket in that isolation with Asuma.
15 seconds expired here in the second half. Purdue is up by as many as 10. Here's a three from Durkin straight away. No good. It banged in, banged out. Rebounded by Purdue's C.J. Cox. Purdue led by 10 in the first half. But Minnesota keeps battling. They're hanging right in there. Here's Trey Kaufman-Wren, left elbow, trying to back down Tyson. Keeps back at him, spins, shoots, and scores. He leaned to the left, then spun to the right, and banks it home. Trey Kaufman-Wren has 8 points.
Just a very simple drop-step move by TKR. It feels like Purdue needs to continue to get the ball into the paint and the post area. They've had a lot of success.
What do you think about Minnesota? They just don't have much size. As here's a wild shot missed from right to left by Reynolds. Rebounded by Purdue. Purdue on the run. Lawyer catch and shoot three on the right wing. In and out in transition. Rebounded Oscar Clough, and then he had it knocked out of his hands, out of bounds. Purdue keeps the ball. Baseline right.
You're right, Rob. It's just lack of size, first off, with Minnesota, but then even their center, Crocker Johnson, who's already undersized, he's dealing with foul trouble, too, so he's going to be less physical down there, you would think.
Clough down low against Tyson on the right block. Leans in, shoots with his left hand, and he scores. So Purdue going early and often to the interior. Purdue's up 39-32.
And once again, another easy bucket for Purdue in the paint.
Clough now with 10 points. Crocker Johnson faked the three, dribbles to the left elbow, gives it up to Asuma. Asuma dribbles to the left elbow. He gives it up now to Durkin. Durkin to Tyson, driving left baseline. C.J. Cox on him. Shot clock at 5, and C.J. reached and fouled with 4 on the shot clock. C.J. bails him out there. Second foul on C.J. Cox. Well, I don't know if that was a foul. That was kind of ticky.
A little bit of a tough call. I think C.J. did get all ball, but he tried to swipe in prior, and there was no foul called. I felt like the official was like, I'll give you one, but if you reach in again.
Yep, you're probably right on that. Minnesota the ball, 18-15 to go in the game. Purdue's up 39-32. Gophers coming in with a 5-4 overall record, but 1-0 in the Big Ten. Durkin tries to back down Cox, shoots with his left hand and misses a banker from the left side, rebounded by Trey Kaufman-Wren. On the weak side, he gives the ball to Braden Smith.
Those are the shots that they're going to have to make if they want to stay in this game.
Braden Smith, the three off the dribble on the right wing. Third made three of the game for Braden Smith. He has 13 points, and Purdue's up 42-32.
Just dribbles right off that screen, and there's no resistance.
Purdue starts the second half on a 7-0 run. Cade Tyson, short jumper, right elbow, no. Graces off the front of the rim, rebounded by Purdue's Oscar Clough. Here comes Purdue left to right. Top of the key, Clough dribbles once, gives to Cox. C.J. pulls the trigger from three. It is a triple time. C.J. Cox, timeout, Minnesota. Purdue 45, Minnesota 32. This is Boilermaker basketball on the Purdue Global Sports Network from Learfield.
If you're a true Boilermakers fan, then you know the real season starts before the first game. Same goes for your home field. No matter how you're planning on managing your acreage, Case IH can help you hit the ground running. Mowing, digging, hauling, and more, our machines are built to handle whatever your land demands. Talk to your local Case IH dealer or go to caseih.com/Boilermakers to win big at home, season after successful season.
It's the year-end sales event with the Ford crew.
It's sales event time, Sam.
Temperatures are dropping, but the deals are just getting hot.
Time for our annual Ford Holiday Gift Guide.
Oh, yeah.
Hard to go wrong with great deals on trucks and SUVs from Ford, America's all-time best-selling auto brand.
Don't forget the first rule of holiday gift giving, Hank.
What's that, Sam?
Always remember to treat yourself too.
Well said.
Based on Automotive News Almanac historical data and industry-reported sales data from 1909 through 2024 CY.
Boilermaker fans, you have the power to save lives. Did you know that just one organ donor can save 8 lives? And the need for life-saving organ donations is real. There are more than 100,000 people waiting right now. Here at Purdue, we believe in rising to the challenge. On the field, in the classroom, and in our communities. So why not rise to one more? Visit DonateLifeIndiana.org to sign up as an organ donor today. Let saying yes to organ donation be your next giant leap.
Whether you're flying to cheer for the Boilermakers at a game or flying for business, there's a smarter way to travel. United Airlines now deports daily from Purdue University Airport to Chicago O'Hare, connecting you to over 200 destinations worldwide. Skip the drive and stress of departing from a large airport and fly LAF from the new Amelia Earhart Terminal in West Lafayette with easy parking and quick check-in. Fly local, fly LAF. Learn more at purdue.edu/airport.
This is Jack Benner, and you're listening to Purdue Basketball.
Tonight's game brought to you by East End Grill and Ripple & Company, downtown Lafayette's premier destination for dining and private events. Purdue starts the second half on a 10-0 run, a kill shot, as we like to call them. Purdue's 12th kill shot of the season, and Purdue's up 45-32 with 17:21 to go in the game.
Well, that's more like it, Rob. Coming out the gates, just blitzing the Golden Gophers with a kill shot. You know it had to be a relatively animated halftime discussion, you would think, with Coach Painter. I think just about, lack of intensity. Just Braden Smith seemed to be the only guy in that first half that was flying around, and it's been better energy here to start the second half, and it also helps when you make some shots.
Without question. Boilermakers up 13. Minnesota the ball. We're back to action. A steal. Braden Smith, his 5th steal of the game. Purdue on the run. Left to right. Lawyer got hammered as he got to the basket, and he made the shot to boot. An and-one opportunity for Fletcher Lawyer. Purdue's Degree Plus gives students the chance to earn a Bachelor of Science and one from the College of Liberal Arts, both in 4 years. Check out the Liberal Arts Degree Plus. See if and one is right for you. It's not right for Fletcher Lawyer. He missed the free throw, but Trey Kaufman-Renn got it. Gives it back to Fletcher, who makes a triple and then stares at the Purdue bench. Oh, what a trip for the Boilermakers, now up 50-32.
Well, that is how you take advantage of a missed free throw from a guy who rarely misses them. How about a 3-spot right back on top?
Nice to see Fletcher knock in a triple after missing that free throw. Here's a deep three. Crocker Johnson, no good. Top of the key. Rebounded by Trey Kaufman-Renn. That's his 8th rebound. Braden Smith pushing tempo left to right. He's in a hurry. Stops on the left block. Shot fakes. Gives to Fletcher Lawyer, who was fouled as he was diving to the bucket. Foul on Asuma is his 3rd. I'm chuckling. Matt Painter was giving Braden Smith the stop sign, and Braden was going 100 miles an hour, and he pretended like he didn't see the coach.
Well, Braden likes to go 100 miles an hour often, and I think Braden was definitely fortunate there was a foul call on that pass as the ball was stolen.
50-32, Purdue an 18-point lead, its largest of the game. Minnesota still has not scored here in the second half. Oscar Clough working from the right block, spins to the left shoulder, scores with a right hand. Now Purdue's up 20.
Any post touches for Oscar Clough or Trey Kaufman-Renn, it's pretty much been a bucket every time, whether they double or not. Going to think you're going to see a lot more post touches here the rest of the way.
Oscar with 12 points, 6 rebounds. Gophers the ball, 15:45 to go in the game. Purdue up 52-32. Shot clock at 5 for Minnesota. Driving to the right side is Reynolds, and he was fouled. Are they going to count the basket? Foul on Oscar Clough. Nope, they'll say out of bounds. Foul on Clough, his 3rd. Timeout on the floor. Purdue 52, Minnesota 32 with 15:42 to go. This is Boilermaker Basketball on the Purdue Global Sports Network from Learfield.
Domino's Mix and Match menu has items for every occasion. Flaked on your friend's open mic night? Flaky bread twists and molten lava cakes should do the trick. Soccer team duty? Medium 2-topping pizzas and stuffed cheesy bread are your best defense. Is it your dog's half birthday? Celebrate his biggest day with savory sandwiches and tender specialty chicken. Mix and match 2 or more items for $6.99 each at Domino's. Ask for this offer. 2-item minimum. Prices, participation, delivery area, and charges may vary. Bone and wings, bread bowl pasta, and pan pizza will cost extra. Local stores have delivery fees and can charge extra for some menu items.
Mornings can start feeling the same. Wake up, brush teeth, go to work. But with breakfast from Wendy's, it's like, wake up, brush teeth, Baconate with a breakfast Baconator. Roll with a sausage breakfast burrito. Buddy it up with a honey buddy. Or get seasoned with seasoned potatoes. And then go to work. Sorry. When you're ready for a fresh wake-up call, gotta be Wendy's.
At participating U.S. Wendy's during breakfast hours.
Whether you compete in the game, cheer from the stands, or tune in from home, life is too short to miss out on the action because of orthopedic pain. Ortho Indy is consistently ranked #1 in Indiana for patient safety in orthopedic care. Their team of experienced physicians and providers are your best move to getting back in the game. Enjoy every play and every moment with Ortho Indy on your side. Learn more about the Lafayette Orthopedic Clinic, an Ortho Indy practice at orthoindy.com.
Want to grow your business? Radio sells everywhere. It's the only true mobile medium, reaching customers at home, at work, in the car, and on the go. Unlike other platforms, radio escapes the clutter. Your message gets heard loud and clear. And radio is cost-effective, giving you big results without breaking your budget. Best of all, radio lets you target your audience. Pinpoint your advertising on the Star City radio stations your customers love and connect with them where it matters most. For more information, email me at nick@starcitytv.com. Put the power of radio to work for your business, because radio works.
Purdue men's basketball on Z96.5.
Purdue leading 52-32. Indy Classic presented by Bush's Chili Beans returns to Gainbridge Fieldhouse in Indianapolis Saturday, December 20th. Doubleheader starts with Butler and Northwestern at 4 o'clock, then Purdue and Auburn at 6:30. Buy your tickets now at Ticketmaster.com. Daniel Jacobson replacing Oscar Clough, who's out of the game with 3 fouls as we resume action. Minnesota the ball, baseline left. They had to throw it out to midcourt where it was caught by Kai Shinholster. And now Minnesota can put its offense into motion with 12 on the shot clock. Shinholster to Crocker Johnson, dribbling on the right perimeter, picking up the dribble and feeding Reynolds. Just past left wing to Shinholster, right back to Reynolds, who's now top of the key, right back to Shinholster, left wing. Give it up for Braden Smith, block shot, and then a shot clock violation. Braden Smith blocked a 3-point shot from Bobby Durkin on the right wing, and then he was in a run out for a dunk, and the official stopped the game because he said shot clock violation.
Right, just didn't unfortunately grab it.
That's one
prior
of those
to the shot clock
let
going
him keep.
off.
You
Yeah.
want him just keep going. Now Purdue with the ball here. Inside to Jacobson. He caught it in traffic and was fouled in traffic by Cade Tyson. Well, you can see Purdue's, that's 2 fouls now on Tyson. Purdue's emphasis in the second half, throw it inside every time.
It needs to be every time. This is a Minnesota team that we saw in the first half. They clearly don't double a lot, so they're not going to be good at it. They just don't have the physical stature down low to really guard Purdue's interior players one-on-one.
How about Braden Smith defensively in this game? 5 steals and a block shot. Purdue with the ball with 7 on the shot clock. Deep 3 on the way, missed by Cox. Weak side rebound, Kaufman-Renn. He missed it, and then it's put back in from the left side of the bucket by Purdue's Daniel Jacobson. Offensive rebound and a bucket for Jacobson. Purdue's up 54-32. Minnesota still hasn't scored in the second half. Langston Reynolds to the right block. Out to Crocker Johnson, top of the key. Dribbles to the paint. Swings it into the right corner. Shinholder a 3. It's no good. Rebounded Braden Smith. He wants to push the tempo left to right. Braden to Lawyer. That's Fletcher Lawyer. Dribbling in from the left wing. Lost it out of bounds, and that'll be a Purdue turnover. Their 6th.
Wow, that was a ton of contact to not draw a foul. Or be considered tipped off them.
We are 5.5 minutes into the second half, and Minnesota has yet to score. They had 32 at the half. They still have 32. Purdue's up 54-32. Reynolds will drive right side of the rim. Shot partially blocked by Purdue's Daniel Jacobson, and then a foul was whistled against Minnesota.
Trey got hit in the face going up for that rebound, it looks like.
Crocker Johnson called for the foul, and unfortunately, Trey Kaufman-Renn is still lying on the floor. He's getting up slowly with the help of a couple of teammates underneath the bucket. That was a matter of Daniel Jacobson. I don't know if he gets credit for a block, but he certainly altered the shot.
I think he definitely got a piece of that ball.
14-12 to go in the game. 54-32 Purdue. Purdue the ball left to right here at a sold-out Mackey Arena. Purdue hasn't lost back-to-back home games since February of 2020. That was COVID. Here's a lob for Jacobson. Catches and dunks. The pass coming in from the right wing from Braden Smith.
And Braden, a little fist bump with Daniel there. Nice to see Daniel gather that one and finish. Had that one earlier in the game where he bobbled it and wasn't able to finish.
5 assists now for Braden Smith. Cade Tyson finally ends the scoring drought. 14-footer straight away, rising and firing. Cade Tyson the bucket. Almost 6.5 minutes into the second half, Minnesota scores for the first time in half number 2. Trey Kaufman-Renn, short floater, right side of the paint, good from 8 feet away. Purdue's up 58-34.
Slightly different story here to start this half than the one we had against the Cyclones this past Saturday.
Ain't that the truth? 24-point lead for the Boilermakers. Cade Tyson underneath the bucket. Had it blocked by Jacobson. Picked up by Trey Kaufman-Renn. Another block shot for Daniel Jacobson. Here's Jacobson at the rim, running the floor, and then tripped away from him. Stripped away, I beg your pardon. Last touch by Durkin of Minnesota. 12:57 remains in the game. Purdue up 58-34. This was a 3-point Purdue lead at the half. Warriors the inbounder, baseline right, pointing to his right, holding the ball on his left hip, throwing it out near the timeline where it's caught by Braden Smith, and he'll set the offense into motion. Braden to the right wing, now lobbing for Jacobson, catching and dunking again. Daniel Jacobson is hanging on rims in the second half. Purdue's up 60-34.
Going high up in the sky. Braden knows only 7'4" can go get it. And it looks like they've locked in on that connection.
Cade Tyson trying to back down Trey Kaufman-Renn. Left block. Spins on Trey and travels.
Great defense.
Trey Kaufman-Renn held his position, and Cade Tyson turns it over.
Well, you love that. Trey just matching the physicality of Cade Tyson there. Tyson trying to be physical from an offensive standpoint, throwing the shoulder, maneuvering his way in the post. But TKR is a brick house and was matching him bump for bump.
7 points for Cade Tyson. Here's a short floater. 2 more in front of the rim. 8 feet away. Trey Kaufman-Renn. He has 12 points. Purdue's up 62-34.
And the assist for Braden Smith starting to pile up here.
9 assists to go with 13 points. 5 rebounds for Braden Smith. And a foul away from the ball on whom? They say Jakari Harris. His first. Cade Tyson, I was just mentioning, has 7 points. Comes in the nation's 7th leading scorer at 21.8 a game. Purdue's done a good job on him tonight so far with 12 minutes remaining in the game. Minnesota the ball here, right to left, with 15 on the shot clock, and the game clock now at 12 and ticking. Crocker Johnson catches top of the key. Holds the ball there, will feed Durkin high, perimeter right. Now it goes to his teammate, Crocker Johnson. Crocker Johnson falling away, right elbow against the shot clock, misses. Braden Smith his 6th rebound. So now Braden Smith, 6 rebounds, 9 assists, 13 points. We'll keep an eye on those numbers as we move along here. Braden Smith left elbow. Will stop, pick up the dribble, bouncing it inside to Trey Kaufman-Renn. He'll shoot another right-handed short floater right in front of the rim. He scores again. Trey Kaufman-Renn has found some offensive rhythm in the second half. 8 points in the half, 14 in the game. Purdue's up 64-34. My, how quickly this game has gotten away from Minnesota.
It really has. Kaufman-Renn double-double now, and Braden Smith a double-double as well with that 10th assist.
Well, Purdue felt an avalanche from Iowa State in the second half in this building Saturday. Now Purdue is returning the favor, but doing it to Minnesota as another foul is called away from the ball. And this one again is on Purdue's Jakari Harris. Our game tonight brought to you by Progressive Insurance and the Progressive Keys to Progress program, providing cars to veterans in need. Purdue leading 64-34 with 11 minutes remaining. This is Boilermaker basketball on the Purdue Global Sports Network from Learfield.
Franciscan Health is proud to be the official medical provider for Purdue Athletics. Does a sudden sports injury have you on the bench? We can assist. Franciscan Health sports medicine specialists have mastered a team approach to sports injuries. You'll have access to a network of orthopedic professionals, rehabilitation services, and highly advanced technologies and treatments to get you back out on the field. To learn more, visit franciscanhealth.org/sportsmedicine.
Keystone Cooperative is centered on delivering the farmer-owned cooperative of the future, starting today. Centered on the valued relationships that have built and grown the cooperative for 100 years. Keystone specializes in refined fuels, seriously local propane, agronomy, grain, animal nutrition, and swine production. We strive to lead, serve, grow, and embrace our cooperative advantage. Keystone Cooperative, centered on you and proud to fuel the Boilermakers.
Attention fans, do you want a chance to win tickets to see the Boilermakers take on the Michigan State Spartans on February 26th? Winner gets 2 tickets, hospitality passes, VIP parking, and a signed basketball. All you have to do is register at PurdueSports.com/basketballVIP and register by February 17th for a chance to win this amazing opportunity, brought to you by Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance and Purdue Athletics.
We know to contact Indiana 811 at least 2 working days before every dig. But did you also know spraying a white line around the area you plan to dig means utility flags will only go in that area? Fewer flags in the yard? Easier mowing? Everybody wins.
Everybody except my kid. I don't want to mow the yard.
Everybody except for your kid wins. Contact Indiana 811 at least 2 working days before picking up a shovel. It's the only way to dig. Learn more at 811.safedigindiana.com.
This is Fletcher Lawyer, and you are listening to Purdue Basketball with Rob Blackman and Bobby Buckets for Dell.
Fletcher Lawyer has 10 points, 4 rebounds. Purdue's leading 64-34. Looking to buy, sell, or build a home, but don't know where to start? Well, call trusted agents at True Blood Real Estate, the official real estate partner of Purdue Athletics. Rob Blackman here with Bobby Riddell. The Boilermakers a 21-0 run here in the second half. That's the 3rd time this year Purdue's had a run of 20-0 or better against an opponent. That ain't bad when you're going on 20-0 scoring runs.
That ain't bad at all, man. How about some of these stat lines here? Braden Smith, 13 points, 10 assists, 6 rebounds, 5 steals, 2 blocks. That's a double-double there with hopefully a potential triple-double in store. We got to watch those rebounds. TKR, 14 points, 10 boards, 2 assists.
Minnesota the ball out of the timeout. We're less than 11 minutes remaining in the game. Purdue trying to start 2-0 in the Big Ten. Here's a back cut and a missed layup by Shinholster. And then lost out of bounds by Purdue's Jack Benter. Minnesota keeps the ball right in front of their bench on the sideline to our left. Shinholster cut to the rim, had a layup, but when he got there, big old Daniel Jacobson was waiting on him. I don't know that Daniel actually blocked it. He certainly altered it. But Minnesota keeps it. Boy, Daniel's good at altering shots.
Looks like they gave him credit for the block.
Did they? Okay.
But yeah. I actually thought he just altered it as well, but he'll take it.
Daniel already 3 blocks in the game, 23 on the season. Here's a jumper, missed right elbow, no good. Rebounded by Daniel Jacobson. Shinholster missed it. Purdue the rebound. And there's Braden Smith dribbling on the left arc with the right hand. No look pass to the cutting Jack Benter, but out of bounds. That one had a little too much mustard on it. Jack couldn't catch it. Purdue turns the ball over for the 8th time tonight. Both teams 8 turnovers. That's the number Matt Painter always says is the magic number, 8. 4 in the first, 4 in the second, and you can live with 8 turnovers per game. See if Purdue can keep it at 8.
Some miscommunication there. Braden thought Benter was going to stay in the corner, and then he cut right as Braden released that pass.
Cade Tyson is on the left baseline dribbling, but quickly covered up by Jakari Harris. We're down to 8 on the shot clock. Tyson has to throw it way out high to Crocker Johnson. Dribbling in against Benter. There's a lot of contact, no call, and a short floater goes good for Crocker Johnson. Surprised there wasn't a call there either way, block or charge. Nothing was called, and there was a ton of contact.
I thought Jack, as that primary defender there, did a pretty good job taking that hit as Crocker Johnson lowered his shoulder. I'm with you. I thought he was going to get a charge call there, but you're right. No whistle one way or the other. Pretty surprising.
Either way. Lawyer coming down the right side of the paint, spinning, throwing it inside Jacobson, who was fouled on the entry pass. Good bounce pass inside, right at the waist of Jacobson, who was fouled by Grayson Grove as that ball was being thrown in there. Here's Homer Meyer coming in, replacing Fletcher Lawyer at the 9:36 mark. 23 points combined between Fletcher Lawyer and Braden Smith tonight. When those two combined for 30 in a game, Purdue's 26-2 all time. Braden Smith leans into Cade Tyson, shoots a 15-footer, made it. Wow, that was a tough shot for Braden Smith, who now has 15 points.
High degree of difficulty there, certainly over the top of the 6'7" Tyson.
And at the free throw line to boot, Shenholder, a back cut and a layup. He was able to beat Homer Meyer. First scoring of the game for Kai Shenholster, the freshman from Woolwich, New Jersey. Braden Smith stops to the right elbow. Skip pass left wing, Jakari Harris. Catch and shoot three. A triple for Jakari Harris.
That's a pleasant sign there to see Jakari step into that one. And another assist for Braden Smith. The vision on the cross court. You take away the lob with that backside defender. Well, you're going to leave a shooter in the corner, and Jakari Harris makes him pay.
11 assists for Braden Smith to go with 15 points, 6 rebounds, 4 steals, 2 blocks. Crocker Johnson catch and shoot 3 straight away off the back of the rim. No good, but rebounded by Minnesota. Asuma came up with it. Will feed Tyson perimeter left. Right wing to Crocker Johnson. Drives on Benter. Stops once he got to the right elbow and now dribbles out of some trouble to Asuma. Between the circles with a shot clock at 5. Bounces it right side into the hands of Grove. Back to Asuma. Asuma kicks it out for a Tyson 3. Left wing, no good. And a foul on the rebound on Crocker Johnson trying to clear space. That's the 4th foul on Jalen Crocker Johnson.
Just a two-handed shove right in the back of Braden Smith, trying to clear some space for himself to get that long rebound.
Well, selfishly for Braden, that stinks because he would have gotten his 7th rebound if the foul doesn't occur.
Yeah, stop doing that, Jalen Crocker Johnson. We need Braden to stack up some more rebounds. But with the steals, Braden's kind of flirting with the steals as well.
Amazing. The 4 game he has had tonight for Purdue. He's played like an All-American, certainly, in this Big Ten battle. And now Grove reaches and fouls Daniel Jacobson, who is simply holding the ball at the top of the key. 4th foul on Grove. Timeout on the floor. 7:51 to play. Purdue 69, Minnesota 38. This is Boilermaker basketball on the Purdue Global Sports Network from Learfield.
For the past 35 years, your local Subway has been raising money to help provide Christmas to needy children in the greater Lafayette area.
Mike Bauer here with your local Subway and Savvy Sliders. We go out and we buy individual presents for kids in need, host a party for them, as well as offer them a hot meal so that they and their families can come meet Santa and get all the gifts that were selected for them personal. You can donate to the Snowflake Party by visiting any of the local Subway stores.
Fox 16 Lafayette and Z96.5 WAZY are proud to partner with your local Subways.
Whether it's basketball or business, the key to success is teamwork.
Our Cellular Express team of professionals has had the privilege of serving the Lafayette and surrounding communities for over 31 years.
We're the only locally owned and operated AT&T authorized retail store in central Indiana. So if you're looking for a new smartphone, tablet, or a smartwatch,
or if you need help navigating a tech issue,
stop by Cellular Express, 2122 Veterans Memorial Parkway South.
Then turn at the Wendy's light, go Boilers.
To our employees at Kirby Risk, we want to extend a heartfelt thank you for your trust, your loyalty, and your unwavering support. You've helped us grow and innovate by machining, assembling, and kitting quality products used around the world. Your contributions have truly made a difference, and we're deeply grateful for the opportunity to serve and collaborate with you. Here's to many more years of success and shared achievements.
For employment opportunities, apply at kirbyrisk.com/careers. Find your spark and ignite your career.
Code blue.
You ready?
This January, the smash hit doc is back with explosive new cases.
They all have the same symptoms.
Think they're related?
Thrilling new mysteries.
Whoever hacked Amy was coming for everyone in the hospital.
This puts all of our patients in danger.
The eye is here. What did you do?
Someone's trying to sabotage me.
And the return of Scott Wolf.
My job, I want it back.
Doc returns January 6th on Fox.
Purdue men's basketball plays right here on Z96.5 WAZY.
That last foul on Minnesota was team foul number 7. The 4th foul on Grove. So this is a 1-and-1 here as we resume for Purdue's Daniel Jacobson, who has 8 points in the game to go with 3 rebounds and 3 block shots. Daniel wearing pink sneakers with the gold uniform. Foul line right, takes the first foul shot.
Daniel's showing off a little flair with the shoe game tonight.
65% foul shooter Jacobson coming in to the ball game tonight. Second when he's on the way. Missed it. No good. Rebounded Minnesota.
Coach Painter called that. He said he's going to miss this because he noticed Oscar Clough went to the scores table and was going to sub in for him. He was joking with the official there. And, of course, Daniel did miss it.
That's exactly what happened. Here's a layup. Good. Cade Tyson. The other thing I haven't mentioned enough about Cade Tyson tonight, he leads the Big Ten in free throws attempted and free throws made. He's only had 1 free throw attempt all night tonight. Purdue's done a great job of not allowing him to get to the foul line. Venter, a catch-and-shoot 3 on the left wing, is short. Rebounded by Shinholster of Minnesota. He pushes ahead to Tyson. Tyson driving to the rim. Shot blocked by Omer Meyer. Out of bounds, no foul. A foul on Omer Meyer. The baseline official said it was clean. The outer official said it was a foul. Second foul on Omer Meyer. Take your life and career to the next level with Purdue Global, Purdue's online university, built for working adults. Start your comeback today at purdueglobal.edu.
Purdue fan base not happy whatsoever that Omer Meyer didn't get credited with a sweet block in transition there.
I was just talking about how Purdue had kept Cade Tyson off the foul line tonight, and here he is making the first. Oscar Clough in for Jacobson. Clough and Jacobson as a two-headed center this year. They average 20 points, 13 rebounds a game, and shoot 72% from the floor. Second foul shot, good.
That was an area last year of a lot of concern, the center position. That has definitely not been an issue so far this year.
Purdue's up 70-42. Purdue the ball. We're at 7 minutes remaining in the game. Clough with the ball at the top of the key will dribble once, give to Braden Smith, who dribbles with the right elbow extended. Skip pass left side to Meyer. Catch and shoot 3. Omer Meyer. That stops a string of 6 straight misses from distance. Omer Meyer with a triple time.
Well, that's something to watch. Omer Meyer really struggling on those catch-and-shoot threes this year. That time, able to step up and knock one down.
Purdue leads 73-42. Cade Tyson down low. Asuma layup and a foul. Braden Smith got caught trailing the cutter. First foul on Braden Smith. Asuma to the foul line. He's scored 5 points in the game. And Liam Murphy subbing in for the first time for Purdue. The 6'8", sixth-year senior from Staten Island, New York. Asuma, free throw, missed it, left it short. Clough with a rebound for Purdue. 7 rebounds for Oscar Clough to go with 12 points.
Well, what an effort. I'm sure that's the last we're going to see of Braden Smith. What an effort here tonight by Braden.
Omer Meyer is on the left baseline and stopping, covered up by Tyson. He needs help, throws it left perimeter, caught by Oscar Clough. Clough to Jakari Harris. Catch and shoot 3 straight away. Misses off the right side of the rim. Rebound by Clough, and he was fouled. And if that's against Grove, that should be his 5th. It is. And Grayson Grove is just fouled out of the game. Until the foul line will go Oscar Clough.
Grayson Grove kind of had his first official welcome to the Big Ten moment here tonight. Just going against the front line of Purdue's, which is elite. And he's a young guy, freshman, playing in his second Big Ten college basketball game. And obviously a tough situation going against this kind of front line.
Oscar rolls the first one over the front of the rim. Oscar, 80% foul shooter at 6'11". Outstanding foul shooter. Dribbles twice for the second opportunity. Throws it up there, makes it. Clough has 14 points, 8 rebounds.
He averages rock solid, isn't he?
He averages 11 and 9. He is rock solid. Does just everything well. Purdue leads 75-44. Steal, Jakari Harris. Takeaway by the Boilermakers. Purdue in transition. Left wing, Obermeyer. Will shoot a three from there. Left it short. Clough rebounded, and then he was fouled by Asuma. The cheer you heard from the crowd on the three-point try for Oscar Meyer. Obermeyer, he faked it. The defender went flying by. He dribbled once to his right and then shot the three. Missed it, and that's Asuma's fifth foul. Is that right? Yeah, that is Isaac Asuma's fifth foul.
That was a nice shot fake there by Omer in transition. Crowd liked it. He got to finish that off with the made three.
He missed the foul shot. I was just bragging on him. Omer missed the three. Oscar misses the free throw. Minnesota the ball. 5:40 to go in the game. Purdue leading 75-44. Here's Langston Reynolds, top of the key. Crocker Johnson, three, good. Jalen Crocker Johnson has made 4 threes in this game. He has 16 points. Purdue leads 75-47. Jakari Harris is on the perimeter left with Langston Reynolds guarding him. He dribbles all the way to the right perimeter, just keeps coming downhill and makes a right-handed layup. No one ever stopped him. He circled from the left wing to the right wing and then just came down the middle of the paint and made a layup.
Well, that's what you're taught, right? As a ball handler, if no one stops you, you just keep going to the rack. And nice little scooping layup there.
Here's a layup missed at the rim by Reynolds. Rebounded Jack Benter. Omer Meyer with a dribble, and now a foul. Tyson trying to stop. Well, hold on there. I think it's on Tyson. Nope, it was on Reynolds. Langston Reynolds. His third. Now, who's the foul shooter, however? Jack Benter will be the shooter here.
He needs to redeem himself, Mr. Benner does here at the foul line. He is way too good a shooter. We've seen him win free throw contests during Purdue shoot-arounds. This man can't be under 50% from the line.
They just made that one. He's now 4 of 9 at the foul line this year.
All right, he's got to get this one to get to 50%.
On the way. I missed it. Oscar Clough called for a foul as he went over the top of a defender to try to get a rebound. Look, Jack Benter scored 2,550 points in high school. He's the 11th all-time leading scorer in the history of Indiana high school basketball. I'm sure he can make free throws.
I mean, he's the type of shooter that makes free throws in his sleep.
Right.
And he's 40% on the year, 4 for 10. So I'm going to give my guy Jack a little bit of a hard time.
We walked to the other end for a 1-and-1 because that was team foul number 8 on Purdue. The foul shooter is Bobby Durkin, an 83% foul shooter this year for Minnesota. Purdue leading 78-47. Well, now they're discussing, should Durkin be the shooter? No, he should not. They're walking him off the line and putting Crocker Johnson at the line, who is himself a 76% foul shooter. So Crocker Johnson gets to shoot him. 1-and-1 here. Left-hander, dribbling 3 times and shooting, making. Crocker Johnson wears number 5 on the maroon jersey, has a white headband.
We should have called our guy Ethan Morton before this game and got a little scouting report on Crocker Johnson.
He was at Colorado State last year, missed the second foul shot, Benter rebounds. 29 starts last year at Colorado State, as a matter of fact. 4:45 remains. Purdue's on its way to going to 2-0 in the Big Ten. Jakari Harris, swing it left side, Liam Murphy, further left wing into Meyer's hands. Now to Clough, catches near the left elbow and tries to back down Crocker Johnson. Spins to the baseline, stops, kicks it out to Benter, now to Harris. Catch and shoot 3 for Jakari is no good. Rebounded Clough, puts it up, missed it. Long rebound, grabbed by Minnesota. Gophers right to left after the defensive board. Tyson straight away, 3. He's uncovered, but he missed it badly off the right side of the rim. Rebounded by Jack Benter. Benter has 6 rebounds off the bench.
That's pretty good. And
shabby.
Pretty limited minutes there, too.
Averages 3 rebounds a game coming in. We're down to 4 minutes remaining. Here's Omer Meyer between the circles. Now dribbling left elbow with a left hand. Will stop to shoot from there and make it. Dribbled with a left hand, shot with a right. Meyer has 5 points and Purdue's up 80-48.
That's Omer's game right there. A couple hard dribbles, then stop on a dime, and he gets good lift on that pull-up there from the left elbow.
3:40 remains in the game. Deep three for Durkin on the right wing is in and out, no good. Oscar Clough with his 11th rebound. Double-double for Oscar Clough, 14 and 11. Omer Meyer walks it over the 10-second barrier with Purdue leading 80-48. Murphy off a screen, catches top of the key, will give back to Meyer. Meyer will rise and fire from the right arc. It's a 3. It's no good. It's rebounded by Cade Tyson of Minnesota. Tyson
right on line.
4th rebound for Tyson to go with 11 points. But he came in averaging 21 points a game. Who's done a great job on him tonight. Driving in Shinholder. Kick it out for Langston Reynolds. 3 right wing good. Langston Reynolds. He has 9 points. It's his first made 3 tonight. Purdue's up 80-51 with 2:47 remaining.
Just getting ready to say that's the guy you want to leave open, certainly in rotations, but give Reynolds credit.
This was a 35-32 halftime lead for Purdue. Now it's 80-51. Liam Murphy, a deep 3 on the left wing. That's what he does. He comes into the game. He shoots threes. He makes threes. Purdue's up 83-51.
He can certainly be a weapon with the way he can shoot the basketball. He'll be something. His minutes are going to be something to monitor, certainly as the season goes along. If Purdue ever needs shooting, he's somebody they can certainly turn to.
He led the Atlantic Sun in three-point shooting last year at 42% at North Florida. Here's Cade Tyson attacking the rim, fouled by Clough, and he'll go to the foul line when we come back. Purdue Athletics would like to thank and recognize members of the Black and Gold Club who support Purdue Athletics through their sponsorship at the highest level. Black and Gold Club members include Beck's Hybrids, Indiana Packers Corporation, Purdue Federal Credit Union, BW Fusion, Purdue Global, Riley Children's Health, Wabash, and State Farm Insurance, each great partners of Purdue Athletics. Purdue up 83-51. This is Boilermaker Basketball on the Purdue Global Sports Network from Learfield.
Hi, it's Matt Painter, men's basketball coach at Purdue University. I'm proud to be a graduate of the College of Liberal Arts, which continues to innovate with programs like Cornerstone, Degree in 3, and Degree Plus. What I learned in my classes serves me every day. The College of Liberal Arts prepares all Purdue students to think broadly and lead boldly, values that mean a lot to me. I'm grateful for the education I received in the College of Liberal Arts. I encourage you to check out the College of Liberal Arts at Purdue to see where your degree can take you.
At Electric Plus, our mission is simple: to be the best electrical contractor in Indiana. From new construction to modernization, commercial, industrial, and service repair, we lead the way with quality and innovation. We're proud to be locally owned and 100% employee-owned through our ESOP, giving every team member a personal stake in delivering exceptional service. With offices in Lafayette, Avon, Kokomo, and Bloomington, we serve our communities with pride, offering 24/7 emergency coverage when it matters most. Visit electricplus.com to learn more. And always, boiler up.
Whether you're flying to cheer for the Boilermakers at a game or flying for business, there's a smarter way to travel. United Airlines now deports daily from Purdue University Airport to Chicago O'Hare, connecting you to over 200 destinations worldwide. Skip the drive and stress of departing from a large airport and fly LAF from the new Amelia Earhart Terminal in West Lafayette with easy parking and quick check-in. Fly local, fly LAF. Learn more at purdue.edu/airport.
Boiler up, farmers! As Purdue dominates the court this year, BW Fusion is helping Indiana farmers dominate their fields. We're farmer first, delivering crop nutrition products and data designed for one thing: doing more with less. Less in, more out. That's not just a tagline. It's how we farm now. So whether you're at Mackey or in the combine, team up with BW Fusion and start growing smarter. Visit bwfusion.com to learn more.
Purdue has 3 players with double-doubles tonight as Cade Tyson steps to the line and makes the first foul shot for Minnesota. 14 and 10 for Trey Kaufman, 14 and 11 for Oscar Clough. Braden Smith, 15 points, 12 assists. Tyson made both foul shots. That's Cade Tyson, the senior from Monroe, North Carolina. Former North Carolina Mr. Basketball back in 2022. Aaron Fine is subbed in for Purdue, the walk-on from Noblesville. So is Jack Lusk, the walk-on from Nebraska. And Jace Rail, the walk-on from Kokomo. As we're down to 1:45 to play, Purdue up 83-53. Aaron Fine throws it inside to Daniel Jacobson. Turnover, takeaway for Minnesota. Reynolds the steal. He leads the break, and he had it taken away by Jack Lusk. And then a foul, yes. Lusk stole it, but in saving the ball in bounds, he threw it right back to Reynolds and then reached and fouled. It did Jack Lusk. So it was good initial defense for Jack, but on the second opportunity, he fouls and will send Reynolds to the foul line. Reynolds, a 41% foul shooter. This is a two-shot opportunity. This could be free chicken here. 41%. He made it. Reynolds makes the foul shot. By the way, I was incorrect. That foul was on Aaron Fine. Aaron Fine. or maybe Liam Murphy. It doesn't really matter at this point. Second foul shot, good. I think technically they are going to give it to Liam Murphy. 1:30 to go. Purdue's up 83-55. Under Matt Painter, when Purdue scores 80 points or more, they're 114-5. They're about to go to 115-5. Fine misses a layup left side of the rim of the right hand. Jacobson tipped at it, couldn't get it to go. Minnesota on the run with Gizzy, and Maximus Gizzy into the game for them. He's from New Palestine. Only Indiana kid on their roster. Gizzy wearing number 11. Gizzy dribbling on the right elbow, giving to Cade Tyson, who drives, and it was fouled. Give you a little story on Gizzy. His granddad, Bruce Haynes, was my high school basketball coach 100 years ago.
Wow, that is a nice nugget.
How about it?
You're always known for your good nuggets.
Yep, Bruce Haynes, the head basketball coach at North White High School, again 100 years ago. He's the grandson of Gizzy, and he was also my junior high track coach, for those that really want to get deep into the weeds.
I hope he coached you hard back then. He better not allowed you to get away with it.
He was
funny business.
Tough on me, buddy. Tyson makes that second foul shot. Spencer into the game. That's for Minnesota. As Coach Medved now has also gone very deep to his bench, getting Spencer into the contest. This is R.J. Spencer, who's playing just the third game all year. Gizzy playing for the first time all year, but it's nice to see him in the game because I know he has family here, being from New Pal. 40 seconds to go in the game. Daniel Jacobson fouled as he was trying to get to the rim. He was fouled by Nehemiah Turner. I thought we might see Turner a little bit earlier in the game. He's 6'10", 270. Transfer from Central Arkansas. He played a lot against Indiana, but this is the first time he's coming to the game here tonight. He fouls. Jacobson with a foul shot coming. Makes it. That'll put Daniel in double-figure scoring. 10 points, 4 rebounds, 3 blocks. Pretty much right on his average. Average is 9.5 a game, 4 rebounds a game. Made it. So now he has 11. Purdue will move to 2-0 in the Big Ten and stop a one-game losing skid. Move to 9-1 overall. Minnesota will fall to 5-5 and 1-1 in the conference. Down low, another block for Daniel Jacobson. Oh, they're going to call it a held ball. Jacobson blocked the layup attempt of Turner. Initially, I thought it was a clean block. They call it a held ball, and it's Purdue's possession, and Purdue will dribble out the clock. Purdue will not shoot again, as Aaron Fine will dribble over the timeline with 15 seconds remaining. And the Boilermakers will walk away from Mackey Arena with an 85-57 win. Purdue really good in the second half today. They led by 3 at halftime and then shot 68% in the second half to put some major distance between they and the Gophers. Folks, stay tuned. Our first Merchants postgame show coming in a moment. We'll talk to Coach Painter. We'll look at final stats. We'll look ahead to the next game. The final score, Purdue 85, Minnesota 57. This is Boilermaker basketball on the Purdue Global Sports Network from Learfield.
Hey, Boilermaker fans. It's college basketball season, and SeatGeek is the official ticket marketplace of Alley-Oops. SeatGeek makes it easy to find tickets so you can be a part of all the courtside action this season. Whether you're buying or selling tickets to Purdue basketball games or to any other live event in your area, SeatGeek is the place to do it. SeatGeek is the official ticket marketplace of the Purdue Boilermakers. Let's go, Boilermakers! SeatGeek.
We know to contact Indiana 811 at least 2 working days before every dig. But did you also know spraying a white line around the area you plan to dig means utility flags will only go in that area? Fewer flags in the yard? Easier mowing? Everybody wins.
Everybody except my kid. I don't want to mow the yard.
Everybody except for your kid wins. Contact Indiana 811 at least 2 working days before picking up a shovel. It's the only way to dig. Learn more at 811.safedigindiana.com.
Keystone Cooperative understands that your family matters most, which is why safety is our top priority. Our commitment to serving the local community is all about being an active part of the places we call home. By choosing Keystone Seriously Local Propane, you are supporting local communities and helping us make an impact where it matters most, right here at home. Keystone Cooperative, Seriously Local Propane, and proud to back the Boilermakers.
At Purdue University, we're providing solutions from West Lafayette, Indianapolis, and across the globe as one of U.S. News and World Report's top 10 most innovative schools. Together, we're in the persistent pursuit of the next giant leap, like building the business school of the future, advancing our leadership in computing and AI, and addressing complex challenges by improving health outcomes for all living things. Learn more at purdue.edu/newsroom.
On the Purdue Global Sports Network from Learfield. Ready for the Case IH recap? Whether it's on the court or in your fields, having the right tools makes all the difference. Own your turf with Case IH at caseih.com. Purdue basketball is brought to you in part by Purdue Federal Credit Union, the official credit union for Purdue fans. And by your Central Indiana Ford dealers are a proud sponsor of Purdue basketball. Visit your local Central Indiana Ford dealer today. Now, back to courtside.
The final score is Purdue 85, Minnesota 57. Purdue improves to 9-1, 2-0 in the Big Ten. This is our First Merchants postgame show. First Merchants helping you prosper. Rob Blackman here with Bobby Riddell. We mentioned this a couple times in the broadcast, but to reemphasize, because Braden Smith got so close to doing it tonight. Braden, he came into the game tonight needing 7 points and 13 assists. 7 points, 13 assists to become the second player in NCAA history with 1,500 or more points, 850 or more assists, 550 or more rebounds. Only DJ Cooper from Ohio has put up those kind of numbers in a career. Well, here's how close Braden Smith got tonight. He got the 7 points easy enough. He had 15, and he got 12 assists. He was 1 assist shy of joining DJ Cooper. So his next assist, he will be in rare and elite company. He was a big part of this win tonight for the Boilermakers, one of 3 players that was in a double-double situation. Braden, 15 points, 12 assists. Trey Kaufman-Renn, 14 points, 10 rebounds. Oscar Clough, 14 points, 11 rebounds. Purdue wins 85-57. Purdue in the second half shoots 63% from the floor, 46% from 3. Very eerily similar to what Iowa State did to Purdue in the second half on Saturday. And I mean eerily similar. You think about that game, Iowa State was up 4 at the half and then just blitzed the Boilermakers where it felt like they couldn't miss a shot in the second half. Purdue tonight, 3-point lead at halftime. Felt like Purdue couldn't miss a shot in the second half. Purdue wins 85-57. Plenty more to go here on the First Merchants postgame show. Boilermakers are 2-0 in the Big Ten. This is Boilermaker basketball on the Purdue Global Sports Network from Learfield.
Everyone has a fave Wendy's Frosty flavor. And when you're choosing from chocolate or vanilla, it's not that hard. But now, there's all new Frosty Swirls and Frosty Fusions. So try picking your fave from Oreo Brownie Fusion, Pop-Tarts Strawberry Fusion, Strawberry Swirl, Brownie Batter Swirl, Caramel Swirl, and Caramel Crunch Fusion. Not so easy now, huh? For a fresh way to Frosty, gotta be Wendy's. Open till midnight or later.
At participating U.S. Wendy's, hours may vary by location. Oreo is a trademark of Mondelez International Group. Pop-Tarts is a trademark of Kellogg North America Co., LLC. Used with permission.
If you've been wanting to lose weight but not sure how or where to start, Renew You Med Spa will help you get a jump start with their weight loss program. For the month of December, all laser hair packages are 10% off. With the new Nordless laser, you can lose up to 90 to 95% of hair growth. Renew You Med Spa offers a variety of peptides for sleep, anxiety, weight loss, arthritis pain, and anti-aging, as well as the most popular peptides including NAD, Glow, and AOD. For a full list of pricing and services, go to Renew You Med Spa's website.
Since 1929, Bauer Family Resources has been a transformative service provider for children and their families. Today, we're calling all compassionate individuals who want to make a difference. We're hiring for teachers, teacher assistants, program aides, and more at our Tippecanoe, Carroll, White, and Clinton County locations. Join us and enjoy the satisfaction that comes with nurturing young minds. Visit our website at BAUERFamilyResources.org to embark on this rewarding journey. Bauer Family Resources, together creating a brighter tomorrow for the children and families of today.
The game of survival is in your hands. Good luck.
They came out here to win $250,000.
Let's go!
You're playing a totally different game than we're playing in the wilderness. You all want to hate me? That's fine.
Start scheming, boys. I need some goodies. Please hit that button.
Oh my gosh.
I should have applied for the floor. Rob Lowe wouldn't do this to people.
Extracted. Season premiere this January on Fox.
From the jump ball till the clock hits zeros, Purdue men's basketball is on Z96.5.
Purdue 85, Minnesota 57. That is the final from Purdue's Mackey Arena. Fletcher Lawyer made one three-pointer tonight, which means he's one three-pointer away from tying Sasha Stefanovic for seventh place all-time in the history of Purdue basketball three-pointers made. Sasha's at 226. Fletcher's at 225. Rob Blackman here with Bobby Riddell. We'll talk to Purdue head coach Matt Painter before we're all said and done here on the post-game program. Know this, up next for Purdue, Saturday afternoon at 2 p.m., Marquette visits Mackey Arena. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. This is Boilermaker basketball from Learfield.
You can't get any closer to the action. Purdue men's basketball plays right here on Z96.5 WAZY Lafayette.
Purdue head coach Matt Painter now joins us for the post-game chat with Purdue winning 85-57. That is the final score, and this is the First Merchants post-game program. Coach's post-game comments presented by Purdue Federal Credit Union. Purdue Federal Credit Union, proud to be the official credit union of Purdue Athletics. Discover the credit union difference at PurdueFed.com. Coach Painter, 3-point lead at halftime and then a quick 10-0 blitz to start the second half. What we observed courtside, it felt like you made a real emphasis to throw the ball inside in the second half. Is that what actually maybe got you guys going there?
I thought we had a handful of ill-advised shots in the first half. But we got the ball at the rim, and we didn't finish always, and we just had to stay with it. They have a short bench. They have a lot of injuries. Crocker Johnson got a couple fouls there. They wanted him in the game. Obviously, he made 4 threes in the game. So we just wanted to go inside. But we also wanted to take whatever the defense gave us. They went to that zone. They did a good job. Braden did a good job of getting that ball to TK in that sweet spot in the high post. And really put them in a tough position. But I just thought we were, our details on defense in that start of that second half was really good. Braden was very active, I thought, all night from a defensive standpoint. Had 5 steals, dominated the glass. That's probably the biggest thing. Had a good assist-turnover ratio. Just got to, find our way. We got to get some guys coming off the bench to be able to get into a rhythm. And sometimes that's hard in short minutes. To be able to get into a rhythm like that, but we just have to, and because of